One. Welcome back, guys. It's been 2 weeks since we saw you last. We're going to be jumping right into it, but a little recap from last session. Our party took a short rest, traveled back to the ship, set up a trap just in case to cover their backs. Took a short rest in the ship after they had basically cleared out the entirety of this castle, except for the basement level. Re-entered, went back through the castle, entered the base floor where they were presented with 4 coffins and somebody in a cage. Set up the trap just in case. There were 2 levers present, and they deduced that one of these levers probably opened the coffins, and the other lever lowered the floor into the lava. They took a gamble and pulled a lever, and it was the lever that actually opened 3 of the coffins, not the 4th, not realizing that there was another lever in the lever in the cage with Jonathan. Jonathan undid the final lever, releasing Imperium, who was on a lonely island with Ballin and Swift, while the other 3 were left to duke it out with the Vampire Berserker and 2 Vampire Spellcasters. The Vampire Berserker, first step was to pull the lever, lowering the floor into the lava, thus separating themselves from each other, separating their battle from Imperium's. After bouncing back and forth between Swift and Ballin, he took over Swift's mind, dominated her, and she has been continuously releasing a barrage of arrows at Manny, who is in fire elemental form. After that, he switched over and focused on Ballin, quickly knocking him unconscious. The other party had finished off the 3 vampires, one of which Manny shoved into the lava, the Berserker, where he screamed and melted away. And then he rushed over and is currently in the middle of an attempt to free Swift from the mind control by punching her in the face.
She's on fire. If you have touched, she's on fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're engulfing her space right now.
We're just hugging.
And
we're hugging it out.
Some poor rolls left her still dominated at the end of last session. Phoenix, in an attempt to save Ballin, brought him back only for Immutatio to use his legendary action to rip into his throat once again, putting him back unconscious. We ended the session with Imperium holding Ballin in a chokehold, taunting you, taunting Sal especially, laughing about how pitiless and weak you are, and to surround yourself with nothing but bait as he lets go of Ballin at the start of his turn, and you guys watch as his unconscious body drifts to the side and begins to plummet towards the pool of lava. He turns and he is going to polymorph into a bat. And he's going to move over to you, Phoenix, unpolymorphing, as he drops down right in front of you. Hello, darling. And that is his turn.
He knows your
Sal.
name. Wait, no, you're Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm Phoenix.
JK.
He knows your name. He knows he doesn't. He knows my name so hard that it's in a different campaign.
Carries over from another session.
Phoenix, you watched, and in this swift action, he released Ballin, sending him kind of spinning, his unconscious body about to faceplant, turned into a bat and flew across the pool of lava that separates you guys. And just as you watch, helpless to do anything about it because you had just spent your action bringing him back, you see his body faceplant into this pool, little splashes of lava kick up, and then immediately this overbearing shadow looms over you as Imperium, who is over 7 feet tall, slender, is standing looking down at you, about to bite. It is Sal's turn.
Okay. Let's see what I want to do.
The music is still banging. I missed you. Can we be friends with you?
I meant to come over early today, but then I didn't wake up from my nap.
I was like, she's probably sleeping.
I am going
I
to
was.
cast Ray of
I really wanted to
Sickness
come over.
at 4th level.
Cool. Is that an AoE effect or no?
No.
Okay. So he needs to do what?
It is a 15 DC check.
What saving throw then?
No,
I don't
not
really
a
have a lot to
saving throw.
want to sit and talk
15 to
for hours.
hit.
Yeah, right?
Oh, 15 to hit.
I want to
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay,
We're still doing reading damage.
that's what I got.
Still doing reading damage.
Okay. At the end of the turn, he is going to make a melee attack at Phoenix as a legendary action.
Love it.
Hey.
That is... Let's get close. That is a 17 to hit.
17, I believe, is... No, armor class is 18.
Okay.
Bam!
Bam.
It is
got him.
your turn.
Useful. Aw, shnikes. I will do the few things that are available to me.
Looking around, like I said, he's within melee of you. Across the way, which is over 60 feet. He's about 70 feet away is where Balin's body is. You watch as the last bit of black feathers kind of dip below the floating level of lava as you see just this bubbling and sizzling and very violent reaction from the lava as something other than molten rock is entering it.
Yeah, I have nothing I
Not at that range.
can do. No. Not with almost all of my spells gone.
Well, I think we also need a body.
There's still that lever, the grate that bubbles that goes down. That would.
The lever is next to yes.
The
You
big
guys know
button,
the
yeah.
lever that adjusts the floor is the one that's on your guys' side, Sal and Phoenix. It is the lever adjacent to the coffin that the berserker came out of.
Okay.
Well, with him right here anyways, not that much I can do other than Words of Radiance.
What is that?
Constitution 20.
It is a fail.
Nice.
$18 points of radiant damage.
At least prevents him from healing.
And then I think my spiritual weapon is still up.
It is. It
That's
is
the hag.
adjacent. It's in melee with him. No,
Yeah.
that's not the hag. That is the skeleton. The hag was the card, the
Yeah.
illusion
Oh,
card
right,
that
right,
Manny
right.
had summoned.
So, oh, I don't think that's gonna hit because that's a 6. Six on dice plus 18.
Wow.
18?
Yeah, does 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Let's write down 18 damage.
Okay, 6 on dice is not bad with spiritual weapon. Okay,
Hells yeah.
8 points of damage with spiritual weapon. It's a weak little mother trucker though. But you know it's
Slow
8
and steady.
more damage.
Yeah.
It's consistent.
steady.
It's consistent damage. Yeah.
I bet Swift is feeling the 5 damage every turn.
At the end of your turn, he will make a melee attack against you.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Oh.
Swift, it
This
is
is my
your
god
turn.
protecting me, I'm not
You're going to
gonna
take
lie.
5 damage at the start of your turn.
I
You
should
need
be
to
done.
roll a wisdom saving throw. Because you are charmed.
Music, Joe.
26.
The charm breaks.
Finally.
Yay!
Oh, just kidding.
We can't.
15.
15. You're still charmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in Kirad.
Oh.
I was like,
That's so wise.
how did this? I did not have this high.
This fire elemental is on top of you, so you're going to be
I
taking the
was like,
attacks
I also
with.
did not think I had this much
You're
health.
going to make the attacks with disadvantage, but same thing. You're going to make your arrow attacks against Manny, who is under the effects of your Hunter's Mark right now. Is Hunter's Mark a concentration?
No.
Spell? Okay.
It's not Hunter's Mark, it's Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's Prey.
Also, he is my Slayer's Prey.
Yes.
I couldn't remember. Then I have,
Yes. You had moved it.
on that, then I add a d6 to my...
No. Manny is your Slayer's Prey.
Oh yeah, never mind. I keep
Because you
forgetting
moved
that. You're right. Sorry. I did that last time too.
I'm fragile. Please don't hurt me. Please.
Was I using my
You feel
regular
like Ralph?
longbow or my longbow of warning?
Ralph.
Didn't I drop my
longbow of
regular?
warning.
I'm in danger.
That's what I thought.
You dropped your +3 longbow.
That's what I thought.
So it was your longbow of warning.
Joe,
Yeah,
And
minus 5 plus 10 to
What's,
damage. 2 attacks against the fire elemental.
But it's disadvantage.
It's at disadvantage because you're in melee with him. Yes.
So plus...
I think I saw it.
I'm basically treating it the same way that you kind of
Yeah.
interacted with Imperium when attacking him.
I can't remember if it was for Dungeons and Dragons or for Magic the Gathering, but they're like,
15
I'm
to
thinking
hit.
about making
15 hit the fire elemental.
That matches my AC.
That hits.
Yeah.
such victorious music for the
12 to
evil guy.
hit. Doesn't hit.
12 does not hit.
Yeah.
So roll
So
damage
just
on one.
one.
You don't want to take the -5 to try to deal more damage?
She did take the
I
minus
did.
5.
Oh,
she
she
dealt
oh,
10 damage.
fuck.
No, I didn't.
Dang.
She still has +9.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Someone with disadvantage should miss more.
No, she has a with her +3 longbow. It's like +15 or 16 or something like that. To hit.
Oh, shoot.
4. My +3 is +15. With my warning, it's +12. 24 damage.
24 damage.
Cool.
Piercing.
I'm
And
about
that's
it.
with
Piercing.
Slayer's Prey damage too.
I'm about it.
At the end of your turn, he's gonna make one more melee attack against Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a miss. Is 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Manny.
I really. So she's. Oh shoot.
She's on fire.
You're on fire.
Every instance of damage she takes, she re-rolls.
Gets another save, and I don't do a lot of damage, which is good.
Would you like to try and make a perception check on her health
Yes.
as a
Oh wait,
free action?
Just see how she.
I put my damage on Kirad.
Oh, nice.
What are you
The 5
doing
damage
with your
too, yeah.
life choices?
Yeah, go ahead and make a
perception.
Let me fix that really
Just to
quick.
see how healthy she's doing for.
I'm gonna come back
24.
here.
24. She's okay. She's doing okay. She's not like
Fixed it.
bloodied yet, but like she's taking a bit of damage.
Okay. It's clobbering time.
Yeah, not quite. she's not at half health yet.
Yeah. But
It's
knowing her,
clobber
it's
time.
clobber time. Time
Yeah.
to fuck her up.
We also know she doesn't have a ton of health compared to other members in the party.
So don't
Yeah,
crit,
I really
but
don't.
Wait, yeah.
I don't have a lot, just like in general.
Well, it now shows your guys' health on my screen.
yeah,
Oh.
that's nice, isn't it?
Oh, I don't think
Mine
any of
is
us are
not
too
great.
high, outside of maybe Colin.
I have a crap ton of health, but it's like with the wild shape form. But with the artificer stuff, you should have.
Yeah, it does. It has your guys'. This must be a new update because it has your guys' health, which means I can now track Imperium's health and damage on this too.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing at Swifty.
Cool.
Clobbering time. 15 to hit. I'm sorry, 16 to hit.
That does not
16 doesn't hit?
No.
Well,
Going again.
but that's a nat 20, baby. Get fucked, Swifty. It's clobbering time. Bam, bam.
Phoenix, that is within.
60.
No, that's 70 feet.
Damn it.
I didn't know what your length limit was.
I think it's 60.
60
Okay.
for Sentinel.
The one where you cancel crits.
Mhm.
So you would take 11 damage, but I believe that's doubled.
Well, no, because remember the 11 is you're just taking the average
Oh,
amount
30.
of damage. Remember,
Yeah.
it's dice plus like 3 or something like that. So look at the damage on the fire elemental.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3, so
Yeah.
11 is the average damage, which means that you're taking 8 of it and doubling that, so it'd be 16 plus 3 now. Or
19. I do have a plus 1 damage from my equipment that I have.
that affects your elemental wild shapes.
That affects unarmed strikes. Yeah, the
Your wild
insignia.
shape?
Yeah.
So it'd be 18 plus 3, 21, so 22 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Double
I think
11.
Double 11, yeah, still 22 damage.
Wait, no, 16, 19, 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
And you re-roll your wisdom saving throw. That was the other thing we didn't mention. The 2 that got stuck on the little island with Imperium are the 2 that probably have the lowest wisdom saving throws on the team.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like awful. 10.
Total?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself with a combat wild shape. And I think that ends my turn, because I don't want her to attack me
Mm-hmm.
if I run out of that space. Yeah. I'm going to use a second level spell to heal some.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Start of Imperium's turn. He's gonna make a unarmed strike against you, Phoenix.
Mhm.
You can look over, but that's a natural 20.
I believe you. I heal for 9. Woo.
Well,
Well, shit.
if it wasn't a crit, he would have grappled, so, because he wants to go for a bite, so he's,
I believe I'm allowed to Sentinel myself.
well, even then, if it wasn't a crit, he would have replaced the damage with, he was doing it with the intent to grapple you, so he could go for his bite as a second attack, so I don't think it'd be fair for him to switch it after seeing the
Gotcha.
So he grapples you. He's going for a bite. No, that's a miss.
Can you-
That's 2 plus
So what's
9.
up with the sake and
11.
stick it in my face?
Okay, you are
Seconds.
grappled.
A minute.
And you are. I think it's just. Yeah, just grappled. So your speed is 0.
Okay.
As he is now holding on to you. Also, next to a pool of lava.
Perfect. Love
So.
it.
It is your
Dang
turn.
it.
It is my. Oh,
Oh,
Sal's
it's
turn.
Sal's turn.
Sal's turn.
Sorry. That was my bad. I gave you a task right before your turn.
I wasn't tired, so.
I set you up to fail.
Well, I'm gonna move closer for one.
Hmm?
If you get the lever,
Saturday night?
that could help against this lava kerfuffle.
Do I leave Phoenix just to keep getting beat on?
But he's gonna. You could throw her
You do
into
you, boo.
the lava.
They are. He is now holding on to Phoenix, and they are adjacent to the edge. Just so you know.
Fuck. Well,
I know.
It's an it's an action.
Yep.
To pull the lever.
Let's do
just
it.
because of how weighted it is.
let's do it.
You hit it, and immediately hear. The
When I look over, as
Uh-huh.
it raises,
Yes.
can I specifically be looking to see if there's any bones left of
Mhm.
Sir Raven?
okay. Just like before, it's gonna take 1 round for it to be fully out. It takes a round to get in, a round to come out.
That was half my movement. The rest of my movement, I'm getting right in there.
Right in the melee. Okay. Cool.
I still have
no,
my.
no bonus action. You still have your
No,
sword out.
I
Yes.
still have my sword out.
You need to roll a concentration check for me. I didn't ask you to roll in the last one. That's my fault. So just the one.
Is it Constitution?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
And you have advantage on it because you're a warcaster.
Such a good feat.
Natural 20.
Woo!
You should be able to spell
Yep.
that.
At the end of your turn, he is going to go for a bite against you, Phoenix.
Yep. Did I take damage last time?
No,
No, I just grabbed
because
it.
he may replace his damage
Yeah.
with a grapple.
Yep.
Which was what I was saying. Even though he rolled a crit, he was doing it with the intent to grapple. So I
Yeah.
don't think it'd be fair for him to then choose not to grapple.
Thank you.
That is an 18 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to be taking 14 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
plus 15 points of necrotic damage, and your max HP is reduced by 15.
Oops.
And it is your turn.
Whoops. I'm actually up one. No. Sorry. I said that. I'm trying to get this to go to 90. Okay. I am going to Words of Radiance again. Constitution 20.
That's a fail.
14 points of damage. And then a 19
That
for,
hits.
and so that is, I think, 7 points of damage from spiritual. Oh no, sorry, 9 points of damage from spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And he got the other 14 was radiant damage.
Yep. Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to look at you, Sal. Cast Vicious Mockery. So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? Is it magic?
It is magic. It's a cantrip, yeah. I wish you would just lie down and die like a dog, same way your brother did for us.
21.
Succeeds. No damage.
At least I'm not rotting from the inside out.
Swift.
This
You
dog
take 5
bites.
damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
And make a wisdom saving throw.
3.
Go ahead and make your
It's
attacks
getting
against
worse.
Manny.
It's really
Can you borrow my
Mandy versus Swift right now. There.
Trying not to hit her.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul right there.
I don't
See, and then that's when I roll high. That's a 19. Like,
Cool.
and a 16. So that hits.
Cool.
'Cause 16 plus 7.
Yeah, it's great.
And a 5 isn't going to hit.
Yep.
So, just one hit.
Nice.
21.
21 damage. Manny,
Yep.
it's your turn.
I'm going to. I don't think we can have Phoenix shooting at our backs. like that. I think the only reason that she's not doing more damage is because of the disadvantage I'm imposing by being next to her.
She is missing half her attacks on you.
Yeah, so I think that's... If she was dealing double her damage, we would be dropping pretty fast. So I think I have to stay here and hit her again, or try to hit her again. Oh, fuck. Alright, 2 melee attacks coming your way. Hopefully you're not... And do another perception. I have a past perception of 20, and just gauge how she's...
She's bloody.
No.
Well, if you get her down and then can heal her.
At least I won't have her shooting our backs. Which is a lot.
Have you tried restarting the computer?
Bop. Alright, so first hit.
It's gonna be a
I think it's a
hairless cat here soon.
I think it's
All
a
the fire.
miss. As a 15 to hit, and then second attack is a... Oh, dang, that's a 16 to hit.
You don't have to make a second attack if you don't want to. Oh, did they both miss?
They both missed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I think that's...
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself for 2d8.
More spell slots?
Yeah, another second level spell. It's the only thing like helping me bounce back a little bit. I healed for 9 and 10. So,
And then take 21 damage.
and then take and then soak it up
Okay.
even more. If I get knocked out of this shape, I'm in trouble.
Imperium is starting his turn.
Okay.
He is... going to make a bite attack against you, Kristen.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit. 25 to hit.
20. Both of those hit.
We're going to be taking 16 piercing.
I'm down.
Okay.
However, whatever.
You take another 15 necrotic damage on top of that. This is not like 2 fails because it's 1
Yeah.
attack. But your max HP just is reduced by another 15.
Okay.
And he is at the end of his turn. Looks at you right in the eyes, Sal, and another one bites the dust, and he pushes her off behind him. That's the end of his turn, and you watch as she is starting to fall towards the lava, and right before she impacts it, the start of your turn, clang! Her metal armor connects with metal as, like, you hear the as is like the dirt that was on and blood on her back, like, drips into the lava that was inches away.
Good save. Holy crap.
Sal, it is
Where is she?
Roll this on your next save. It's a lucky dice.
Where is she?
right here.
Okay. I need to do this. Except, I know you don't like us using... does that put me within touching her?
Thin touching. Sorry, I'm pulling the original back up.
Made me lose.
You need to step down. So remember that the iron grate is actually like one, like stairs would be one step, or you'd be putting yourself in essentially like a crouched position. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can step down.
Step down
Yeah.
there.
That's fine.
Um,
Yeah, you could still, yeah. There, you don't have to take an attack of opportunity to get to her as well.
I'm casting Cure Wounds at first level. Artificer comes in handy with some mechanical stuff.
No wither and bloom.
Not when I'm dealing with necrotic people.
Fair enough.
Smart.
So 10 max, well, not a max roll, but
Phoenix.
10 healing.
You felt yourself go unconscious, watching the fate fall on your friend earlier, and just thinking, I'm done. He's going to throw me in this lava. You felt the weightlessness of your body plummeting, and you're surprised that you are breathing air as you feel the hot iron beneath you.
My hand's on you and I whisper, it's not your time yet.
Damn it.
What a Ballin's body.
Looking across as you step down, and as you can see now, there are very steeply charred remains of a bird, featherless and burnt, but still a body. You think that a longer time in this pool probably would have dissolved any remains eventually. Sal, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I
Constitution, saving throw for your sword. Keep it up.
Where are you? Okay. Uh, 21.
Okay. And as a legendary action, he's going to take a melee attack against you, and that misses.
Okay.
Swift.
Five
Take
damage.
fire damage, and repeat your saving throw.
Is that the lucky dice?
Natural 20.
I told you! Woo!
The pastel one.
No, it's the red one.
I think
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to wait
Use
test.
saltwater test. It's
You
just lucky.
finally snap out of
Yes.
it. You're hurting.
Yeah.
You're hurting.
Lay
But
down fire.
you still have, because this was a start of the turn thing, you still have your 2 actions that you get to use, or your action that you get to use now.
How do you put yourself out of fire?
It's
It's
an
an
action. It's an action to put the fire out.
To douse yourself.
You're gonna stay on fire.
I'm gonna stay on fire. It's fine.
It's a couple rounds up.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, you can move anywhere. It's not. You're already in the fire elemental space, so stepping out of it, you're not gonna take
Yeah.
extra damage.
Can I stand on top of the coffin?
Yeah. There.
Yeah. To then shoot at.
Imperium.
You gonna say anything?
POS.
What?
You gonna say anything?
No.
I'm gonna start swinging. I'll keep on swinging.
You can also move your Slayer's Prey thing, bonus action too.
Oh yeah, bonus action. I'll move it over. I'll say sorry.
Sorry.
What's the range on Slayer's Prey?
Just vaguely.
Just,
Sorry.
sorry.
60 feet, or is it like?
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
If you move up onto the pedestal, you can up onto this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
Just
that.
jumping up onto the little pedestal where
Yep.
the box of rings are.
With a perception or passive perception of 20, can I see that the glaze is like left her eye, or do I
Yep.
like roll
You
back?
immediately notice it as she the glaze leaves her eyes. They kind of refocus, realize she's on fire, and like immediately go to jump out of you and runs past you, jumps up, and yeah, now she's shooting at Imperium.
Cool.
Sorry.
That's all you get.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I get.
Oh wait, it's not. Oh. Disadvantage. That's not it. 12 to hit. Wait.
12 does not hit.
It's not disadvantage, right?
It's not at disadvantage.
Then I have advantage on this.
You have advantage?
Longbow of Warning has advantage.
No, that's that's advantage on your initiative checks.
Never mind. Then 12, and then a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. That is his honor class.
22.
22 damage?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to cast Mind Sliver on Phoenix. Cantrip. You need to...
What does it do?
You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw they make before the end
I'll
of your next
attempt a
turn.
reaction 3rd level counter spell.
Yeah, it instantly fizzles because it's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think Wish Artificer's Hat is that counterspell.
Yeah, I have one hand on Phoenix, and the other one just kind of reaches up and
Nope.
yeah,
Just
swats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Manny.
think so. Not today.
Manny, it's your turn. Sorry, Phoenix. You should have gotten your turn. I'm sorry. That is my bad. You should have been before Swift because he brought you back.
Okay. I'll do the normal then, 'cause I can't get myself healed enough to make it worth it, in my opinion. I will cast Words of Radiance,
Okay.
Constitution 20.
It's a fail.
Perfect. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, level 1, I will cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Because my thing is gone. Okay, that's all I can do.
Manny.
I am going to run up into the middle of everyone that I can see, and just want to make sure everyone's within range of this. I would like to cast.
There's 45 feet between Swift and Selmara. So I mean, if it's a radius of more than 20 feet, you're good.
It's a radius of 30 feet.
Yeah, you're good then. If you move right into the middle.
It's a 60-foot range, 30-foot radius.
Oh, okay. So you don't even have to move
Yeah.
if you don't want to.
Can I get everyone that I want, or not Swift?
You can hit everybody.
I can hit everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're 45 feet apart from Sal. Or you can get yourself too. Move
Yeah,
over
I would love
Yep.
to get myself. I'm going to dispel my fire elemental,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 7th level.
Manny, are you moving up on there? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to move right up to there. How much of that is my
You get. This is. Well, your fire elemental has how much movement speed?
That's a good question.
I think it's like 40.
It's a lot.
It's either 40 or 50.
It is a 50. 50.
Okay, so you can move up to here, dispel fire elemental, and cast.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Mass Cure Wounds at 7th level. Everyone gets to heal for this amount. I hope it's a lot. I'm seeing some good numbers. Seeing lots of good numbers. 31.
That's not bad.
Everyone heals for 31 health. And I think that's my turn. 'Cause I bonus action. Does Dispelling Wall Shape take a bonus action?
No.
Like
You
a
can
free
just
action?
drop it.
Can I bonus action throw a card and yell at Imperium, like, eat this?
Sure.
I'm gonna toss out a King of Hearts. Ooh, that's gotta be good.
I'm opening up right.
It's the sun.
It's literally the sun. No, we'll see.
It's like a boggart.
King of what?
King of Hearts.
Okay. Out pops 5 individuals as you see a knight with 4 guards around him.
Hells yeah. That's my turn.
A knight with 4 guards around him kind of spring out as if they jumped out. You are under arrest!
Stop in the name of the law.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he is going to, last legendary action, he's going to cast Mind Sliver again on you, Krista, so I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Natural 1.
Okay, you are going to take... points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and on your next saving throw, you're going to subtract 1d4.
Okay.
Okay. He's going to start his turn. He doesn't seem to pay any attention to the knight and the guards. Doesn't seem like he... Seems like he immediately could see through it. He is going to cast... He's going to cast Hold Person on you, Krista.
Okay.
So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
$25.
And then subtract
Minus
D4.
D4.
Mm.
Okay. You are fine. Sal, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Gonna cast Lightning Bolt, 3rd level.
Okay.
He needs to make a Dexterity saving throw, 18.
That's a fail.
Okay. That's 28 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Sith style.
Yeah. That's about how it sounds too.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to legendary action Misty Step to the lever.
Walk.
Phoenix.
Oh, I can do. I was like, you moved too far, but wait, I have another thing. I'm gonna Sacred Flame him,
Okay.
which is radiant damage. Also,
You should move.
Dex 20.
You're on the Wraith still.
Oh, okay. And I will move.
You move? Sorry.
Dex 20.
Okay. It's a fail.
Sweet.
Is that an AoE around you? Do you need to move up to him? Or no? Sorry.
Hold on.
There's a
Sorry.
range spell.
No, it's not. I'm trying to open. No, it just a flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you see within range.
Okay.
So it has to be within 60
Yep.
feet, and I am.
Are you moving at all?
I am. It's gonna be 28 radiant damage,
Okay.
and then
to?
Sorry, I'm trying to get this up on my phone.
I can move you too.
I got it.
There you go. At the end of your turn, he's going to spend a legendary action and with one finger, flick. As you feel the grate start to shift on you, Manny and Sal. Swift, it is your turn.
Okay. Same thing. $15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
A 26 to hit.
26 does hit. Remember, you do take 5 points of fire damage at the start of your turn.
So yeah.
But 26 does hit, yes.
21.
21. Alright. Manny, it's your turn.
Can I do a insight check to see if I want to cast a spell that he casts on Chris, a hold person? Is he
Okay.
humanoid?
He is not considered humanoid.
Not humanoid. Okay.
He is, we talked about this last session too. He is
Yeah.
considered fiendish in origin.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna cast Protection from Good and Evil on to Phoenix. I'm gonna run up to her.
Okay.
How far away is she?
You can get there.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to her, knowing that he's been like targeting her hard.
Yep.
Grab her on the shoulder and be like, "Don't worry, Phoenix. We got this. We'll take this guy down." And cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Okay.
It is a concentration. It is a concentration check. So,
Yeah. At the start of your next turn.
yep. Bonus action. I don't think I need to use anything for that bonus action. Yeah, I'm good. That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, third legendary action, he will Misty Step. This way. Out onto the metal. It is the start of his turn.
Real quick,
Yep.
do I have any remaining movement speed from getting up to Phoenix?
Let me see. You have 5 feet of movement.
Okay, I'll move a little bit closer towards the lever, if I
Okay.
could,
Yep.
for the remaining 5. So,
Okay. Imperium is going to.
he's a cow. Move. It's Imperium for you.
Okay. So move here. And he will cast Mind Sliver on you. So you need to make a Swift. You need to make a Intelligence saving throw.
You want to borrow my dice again?
Okay. You're gonna take 6 points of psychic damage, and on your next saving throw, you subtract 1d4 from it.
Okay.
So, it's your turn. It's obvious he's trying to, and knowing, just kind of understanding that he's getting some actions at the end of your guys' with legendary actions. You know, technically, in character, you don't understand what it is. He's within a Misty Step range. He's trying to get to the other platform before this lava comes up, and at the end of Phoenix's turn, this lava will come up. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw real quick for your sword.
That's a 25.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a low DC. It's just you have to roll it every single round. This is like almost like a freaky carnival, Morgan.
I'm gonna do a lightning bolt at 5th level.
Okay.
Dex 18.
It's a natural 20.
Okay. He'll take half the 25.
Okay. So rounded up is 13. You have to move up on the platform. Sorry, it's deceptive because that's not
Okay.
technically part of it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he will Misty Step the final gap. There's a Misty Step right on top of you, Swift,
Of course he is.
up on the platform.
Everyone just
You
wants to
have
be
two
on you.
characters that wouldn't mind dying.
Phoenix, it's your turn.
Okay.
You see it as it is just like this. The platform is sinking, this gap between you guys, and it is just starting. Like the lava's at its level right now. So as soon as you're done with your turn, it's going to flow over.
Tell you now, I know I'm not strong enough to get that lever.
It's not a strength check.
It's
oh,
just
it's
an
not
action.
strength.
Just an
okay,
action.
just an action.
Well, you also we're fullballs. We can do like
Oh.
extra carrying capacity.
I'm still going to, because he doesn't get to heal as long as I hit him with radiant damage.
Yep.
Are you in range though?
Yeah, Sacred Flame is 60 feet.
Yeah, you'll just have to move up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
5 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Sacred Flame him, which is Dexterity 20.
That's a success. 17 plus 11.
Damn it. Okay. That's all I can do.
It's those Constitution saving throws that were fucking him up.
I know, but I have to be 5 feet to get that one.
He's gonna make a melee attack against you, Swift. It's 15 plus 9, 24 to hit. You are grappled. So it is your turn.
Well, disadvantage.
well, shit.
Disadvantage on your attacks.
She's never been here before.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Why couldn't you hit that against me? Damn.
And a 17 to hit.
17 is his armor class, so that hits.
$22.
22 damage. Okay. Okay, so at the end of your turn, he's going to cast Mind Sliver on you, Krista, so you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
I didn't realize I had a +0.
5 points of psychic damage.
Okay, that's...
I'm rolling really low on those d6s. Manny, it is your turn.
I'm gonna run over and pull the lever if I can.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Okay. It has sunk below the lava because at the end of Phoenix's turn is when he pulled it last. So you move over, pull the lever.
Yep.
It's going to take until the end of your next turn or the start of your next turn, or kind of your action for it to come back up. So
I don't think I have bonus actions. Not really. Now, that's my turn.
Okay.
I pull the level. Urgh, this is for Kronk. Okay.
yeah, just as the chains came to a rest, immediately you pull it, and it starts ticking back up.
Sick.
It's Imperium's turn. He is
Morgan's gonna throw Swifty into the fire. Wait, she's on fire, so he's on fire. He's grappling her.
They're both on fire.
Hells yeah, logic.
Okay, he's gonna take 5 damage. Swift, did you take 5 damage at the start of your turn? Okay. He is.
Actually, I don't think so. No, I did. Whose dog is that?
He's gonna make a bite attack against you, Swift.
Are y'all doing?
Okay.
Are we playing any games in December?
That's a miss. It's a 12,
Yeah.
and melee attack is a 13.
What? I don't know.
Okay,
Sal,
good.
He's not paying attention.
it's your turn.
Can I
I've got a gift.
drop concentration free of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast fly.
It's gonna be huge.
I thought he was gonna mention my dick. He didn't. So we're good.
No.
You gotta do the Trump. It's gonna be huge. Huge. We're gonna make the starved pay for it. These 5 gods don't know what they're in for.
They don't know it for it. They can be really bad.
I make the best deals with gods and fiends anyone's ever seen.
They can be really sad.
We'll
They
have
can be
the
really
best
bad.
devilish contract that you'll ever know.
I've already signed it.
I signed it.
You're welcome, America. I mean, Australia.
I'm gonna get
Make
up
the
right
tower
up
great
on him.
What?
I'm gonna get right up on him. I cast fly.
Fly. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You're hovering right above lava right here, unless you want to hover above him.
Okay, I'm above him.
Okay.
Smack in his face.
Fucking sig flying jet.
Okay. What are you smacking him with?
I think I can only concentrate on. Can I got a sword.
You have a regular sword?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, were both concentration checks, fly or the sword?
No.
No, he ended the sword. The
Ended the
shadow
sword.
sword to cast fly.
Yeah.
Cool.
So. But it costs an action to cast fly, so I don't have 2 actions.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So.
you're just right above him.
Mhm.
Okay. With a sword out. The end of your turn, he's gonna try and legendary action make a bite attack against Swift. It's a natural 20. You can look at it too.
I believe you, man. I let her borrow my dice, so it was fair game.
Okay.
How far away is he?
60 feet.
He's 60.
Yes. Shoot. What's your range?
30. For Sentinel.
Okay.
I thought that was the feat. Is it? What's the one that stops crits?
Sentinel.
I don't know.
Sentinel's not the Sentinel feat. It's like an ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. Didn't know they had the same name for the different ability. Cool. Cool.
Well, it's like something Sentinel or Sentinel death thing.
Gotcha.
It's a grave domain.
Check.
Okay. So that is not a bad roll. 10 points of piercing damage plus $19. Oh, sorry, that's doubled. So, 10 points of piercing, followed by 38 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
And your max HP is reduced by 38.
What the?
Well, I'm down.
Reduced by 40 almost?
Okay, you are unconscious. It's
So
still
when
still,
I come back up,
still do the subtraction against your.
well, it doesn't let me right now.
Oh, you immediately stabilize.
Oh, wait.
remember?
Oh yeah,
So
and it
you,
does
you
actually.
immediately stabilize.
And it does let me do that.
Okay.
You said 35.
Yep.
Bro. Did we see how she stabilizes? Okay, she just you see her go down and it just
You see him sink her fangs into her, and she goes unconscious. But it doesn't look like you wouldn't really be able to tell from where you're at that she's
right. We're just so
stable.
far away. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Wow.
That's the end of. That was at the end of Sal's turn, right?
That was-
Manny.
No, that was.
I didn't have a turn yet.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was. Yeah.
I think it was Sal flew over and then he.
Yep.
did.
And then he did that. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't clicking next over here on my buttons, and so I was like, where am I at all of a sudden? Okay. Yeah. Phoenix, you're up next. You watch as Swift goes unconscious. You're at 0 hit points, just
Yeah.
so you know. Like D&D Beyond's a little weird, but you're stable.
Well, don't I wait until it's my next turn to see if anyone heals, and then?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So you're unconscious. That's true. If you start,
that's
your,
what-
if you start your turn at 0 less hit points, you immediately stabilize. Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I
I'm
thought.
going to
and lose one of your cancel lives. Yeah,
Which I think I might.
it's only happened once. You've gone down a couple times, but
It was before.
you've only well, it's also you've only had to auto stabilize once because you've gone
Yeah.
down and had somebody else pick you
Yeah.
up beforehand.
I am going
So I'm at
to Sacred Flame. Dex 20.
Okay.
Oops. What did I just do?
16. 5 plus 11.
Haha, sucker.
You did watch because you didn't deal radiant damage last turn because he had succeeded.
Yeah.
He did heal a little bit.
Yep. $20 points of radiant damage.
There you go. And then 20 points of radiant.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Swift, you start your turn, you auto stabilize at 0 hit points, so 3 successes essentially on your, not a crit success, but 3 successes on your death saving throws, and you are unconscious.
Can I just put it at 1 to get rid of this, or?
No, if you just mark off your 3
Oh
successes.
wait, actually, it just lets me.
Hunter's just crossing
Never
the
mind.
ferry now.
Nice.
I see now.
Might have perfect timing. He is going to make a
Wait,
melee
oh.
attack with you unconscious. He's gonna make a melee attack against.
Just be like a mean girl.
Sal didn't fly. Did you fly on top of
You,
him?
Sal.
Okay.
So he's gonna release Swift up on top, and they're up on top of this pedestal, and make at the legendary action make the attack against you. Natural 20.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Do you want my curse dice? Here, roll this.
That is.
Can you shield the crit?
No.
Damn.
8.
And I can only do sentinel hits.
30
Like,
feet.
she's close to me, but I can't.
24,
I think we're all over here.
Oh, you
24
are?
bludgeoning
That's right.
damage
Okay.
to you, Sal. Manny, your turn is starting, and the grates rise up at the start of your turn because you pulled the lever as Swift, wham, impacts onto the metal.
It's a nat 20 concentration check for my protection from good and evil.
Okay. But yes, twice now, the correct timing of the pulled lever, they did not hit the lava.
Choo choo. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're doing it.
I'm gonna move your character just over Swift as you have been. You've fallen off the pedestal because you guys are 5 feet up. Just over, or just about 5 feet up.
What is he
Let's
holding?
play this might return a couple times throughout this campaign.
It's
Yeah.
pretty. It's pretty sick. Is he holding anything or just him and?
No.
Okay.
Swift is unconscious on the ground. Ballin's charred corpse is a little bit past, and Sal is just above him with her sword out, and Imperium is clawing at her feet.
Okay. So, what I would like to do. I can only do one concentration spell at a time, which sucks for druids.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
Well, everyone, but most druid spells are just concentration, then you're doing other things. I'm going to. It's only a range of 30 feet. I would have to drop concentration on protection from good and evil. Can I do a perception check on how well Phoenix is doing? Like passive perception. 20.
Yeah, just passive perception. She's damaged, kind of looking hurt, not like
Not
bloody.
immediate, like.
No.
Okay.
But
I mean, you
also
hit a
know
master
where he
wounds on
is.
her.
Yeah. In that case, I don't think this even.
Yeah, because she had Colin's cure wounds, her healing word, and your mask cure wounds on her.
I honestly don't think canceling my spell would help. Just to cast poison spray?
Oh, something I should note, guys. Swift is still on fire, by the way.
Oh.
She's unconscious on the ground. Just so you know.
I'm gonna run to. I'm gonna use
So,
my action to dash.
At the start of your turn, you were on fire, so
I should have taken.
you're
5.
going back to 2 death saving throws marked off. At the start of your next turn, you'll auto stabilize again, but potentially lose another life.
So do I
You're,
get rid of this
you're
and
just- you're
restart
back.
it?
Yeah, it'd be restarting.
I'm gonna dash to
And do 2
Swift.
failures? You said.
Yeah, because you took 5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Your movement speed's 30.
Confusing.
Yeah.
Yes. As
You actually can get to her.
well, I can't do anything once I get to her though.
No.
I'm gonna bonus action, hidden step,
Invisible. Okay.
because we can turn invisible.
Yeah.
Hells
You don't
yeah.
have healing word.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so it was. I need to keep track of this.
Imperium's going to start his turn. He is going to make a melee attack against you, Sal.
Okay.
Actually, quick question.
Yes.
What's the ruling on potions?
To shove it down someone else's throat is an action. To drink it yourself is you can spend an action to get the max roll or a bonus action and then roll it.
Okay.
But if you're giving it to somebody else, then it's still an action.
Gotcha. Does that apply to apples?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Eat an apple? Oh, well, you hidden stepped.
Yeah.
Okay, melee attack against you.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
That's my AC.
That hits then.
Okay.
Okay, he's going to choose to grapple you.
Okay.
Okay, second attack, he's going to go for a bite.
I think you're on fire.
You are still levitating, but he is like partially pulling you down, partially pulling himself up, and he's kind of got you like at the like whole. He's got like a hold of your whole leg at
Yeah.
least. That is a 22 to hit.
Okay.
I think y'all are both on fire.
You're on fire now too.
Okay.
He did take 5 fire damage at the start
Spreading
of his
this
turn.
fire around.
It's like syphilis. Spread the love, baby.
And he started the fire.
And it
Fire
never
kept burning,
ended.
and it really kept burning.
We're in a lava pit. It could not be me, okay? It could be something else. We don't know.
12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And you will take.
How do you know it was me that caught you on fire?
Right? We're in a lava pit. Come on. Don't blame the fire
Maybe a
elemental.
spark.
20
Um,
points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I have an ability that doesn't subtract that from my total maximum.
You okay? Cool. Sal.
Sweet.
It's your turn.
What's the turn order?
It's gonna go you, Phoenix, then Swift, then Manny, then Imperium.
And I can't reach Swift, right?
No. Because she's 5 feet down and you can't move. She's down below the pedestal. So you wouldn't be able to touch her.
She's like grappled in the air.
He's grappled. But that's there's she's prone on the ground.
I'm on the floor.
He's on almost a 5 foot tall pedestal, and then Sal was floating just above that. And he's holding onto her leg. So even if she did kind of move to his level, it still can't bend down and reach.
Turkey?
I thought you were like saying it like about Imperium. Like, let it go.
Let it go. Let me go, you bitch.
I have no good options.
Nope.
Well, you know what that leaves.
Are you
All
dead
the
next
bad
turn?
ones.
I have 7 lives left.
She's
I'm
been
a cat.
for some weird reason. You have noticed that whenever she goes down and nobody touches her, she auto stabilizes.
Now
I
she's
haven't told
burning.
anyone this.
And then she takes damage.
No one knows
But you
this,
notice this.
but-
You notice this in this last being right next to her. You watch her go unconscious.
My intelligence is high enough to go.
Your intelligence tells you that if there was not something else at work, she would already be dead because she was on fire and she hit the ground. So she would have like failed her saves and been dead. But for some reason, she stabilized. But then the fire is like kind of putting her into this bad cycle.
I'm like,
Yeah.
So I won't like.
You know that she's
Kill her.
I'm losing
If I
all
feel
my lives
damage
right
in
now.
AoE,
My cat
she
lives are.
She has 2 fails right now.
Yeah.
So another fail would kill her. Yes.
My question is, do I stabilize and then take my fire
Yes.
damage? Okay.
You stabilize. If you start your turn unconscious, you auto stabilize.
So really,
mark
I'm just
off
gonna
1 life.
cycle through all my cat lives
Yes.
for right now.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Until I'm out of not being on fire, I'm
Let's
just gonna
give her
cycle
s-
through my.
Skip for shooting me. It's clobber time.
She's not within 5 feet of me though.
No, she's 10 feet.
5 foot radius. Yeah, if it's a 5 foot radius, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna sword burst as a
Okay.
cantrip. Dex 18 for him.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't even hit Manny because he's on a 5 foot pedestal and you're slightly above
Just
that.
spear, spectral daggers start shooting out of my armor.
Yeah. Dex
Sit
save.
style.
Dex save. Yep.
That is a 17.
Okay, it's an 18
Okay.
Ooh.
save,
He fails.
but it's only a cantrip, so it's 8 points of force damage.
It scales up based on your level. Your past level 11, so it should be extra dice.
I didn't cast it higher though.
No, it's not. It's a cantrip.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
But
it's
it
it's a
automatically-
weak spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only 3d6 at my level right now.
Yes.
That would
So
be 11
8.
damage. Oh,
8 damage.
yeah,
8 damage.
8
That's something.
force damage.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to try and make another bite attack against you. Legendary action. That is a 18 to hit.
Won't hit.
Okay.
He bites metal, and I hope he
Yeah.
breaks his teeth on it.
Phoenix, it's your turn.
And the grate is down, correct?
The grade is down.
Is it
You are free to run across.
I thought the
Swift
grate
is
was
unconscious and on
up.
fire. Or it's
Yeah,
up.
it's
Sorry.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
our. That's yeah.
Yeah, well, but...
The lava is down.
Sorry. The lava is down.
I was gonna say, I just want to make sure we're,
Yes.
we're on the same
And
page
each of
here.
these is 5,
You and
correct?
Swift are currently dying.
In lava.
What?
Well, shit.
Each of these is 5.
For you to that's 30 feet right there.
That's 30 feet. Okay. I'll get closer, sure. Why not?
Swift is unconscious and on fire.
Yes.
Currently not stable.
I am going to bonus action level 1 spell,
Okay.
because that's what we got left. Healing word
Snaps.
On Swift. Okay.
on Swift for 9 points of healing.
Woo!
Okay.
On a D8?
Which means
No, on a D4, because healing word is a D4.
Yeah.
D4 plus 5.
Yeah. Sick.
Uh,
That's a really
yeah,
good.
I was gonna say because she's unconscious, she gets the full effect.
Oh, which would be 9 anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Because
Wow.
you're a grave cleric when they're unconscious,
that's
they get
right.
full healing effects.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
that's right. And then as an action,
So I only lost
we'll try
one.
to Sacred
Better
Flame.
take yourself off of fire mode.
I know.
Sacred
Sorry.
Flame,
Sacred Flame. Dex.
Dex 20.
That is a 20. 9 plus 11.
Okay.
So it's a success.
Well, at least I did one thing.
Okay. Swift. Start of your turn. 5 fire damage.
Get yourself
Down
on
to
fire.
My action is going to unfire.
Yep.
On fire.
I was gonna douse you, but
Oops, I
You're
did
right.
that twice. I didn't mean to do that.
And you're currently prone. If you stand up, you'll be within melee of Imperium, but while you're prone, you're not in melee, so you could crawl away if you wanted to.
like half speed or
I'm just
what's
gonna-
the...
Crawling, I would say, yeah, half
Can I crawl over to by the coffin?
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're still going to be prone because you don't have the
That's
speed to
fine.
stand up, but
That's fine.
and because you are prone, you'll have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Yeah. But it was an action to take away the fire, right?
Yep, it was an action. Oh yeah, it was an action.
To
Take away the
douse.
fire.
Yeah.
You can. I would let you because he no longer has that suggestion spell that's was telling you to drop your bow earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You
Can I
can
pick
bon-
up my
you
other-
can bonus action. Yeah, pick your other
Okay,
bow back
bonus
up.
action pick up
Because
the
that's
other one.
that's where you
That's
dropped
where
it.
it was, yeah. Okay, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
The other
He'll
one.
make a melee attack against Sal as his third legendary action. That is 13 plus 9, so 22 to hit.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Yeah, and that'll last until your next turn. So, Manny, it's your turn.
I'm gonna roll concentration on the protection from good and evil. That's really good. I think that's 27. Let me double check. Yeah, 27.
It's a DC 15. So.
Cool. All right, roll the 17 on my lucky dice. I am going to. So I don't have any phenomenal
My Slayer's
spells.
Prey. It doesn't say anything about if I go down.
Should still be up.
I either want to.
If it's not concentration, yeah.
Depends on what you allow. I want to grapple or shove.
Till a short or
Imperium.
long rest.
He is currently grappling on Amora, so if you push him, he's gonna drag her with him.
And if I grapple him, it's like a group hug sort of deal.
Yeah. He's on
Okay.
fire still, by the way.
I know. Well, I know that. I think I want to. I thought shove releases grapple. No, if you're like forced out of a, if you're in a grapple and you're forced movement, it doesn't.
I would say not necessarily a shove, but I will allow you to use your action to try and break the grapple on Sal.
That's what I'm doing. What's the check?
It's an athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
Which
cool.
is essentially it's the same as a shove, but he's not gonna move. But you can try and break the grapple.
All right. That's a 5.
Okay, that fails.
That's my turn.
It's Imperium's turn. He's gonna make a
Get
bite
off
attack
my friend!
against you, Sal. Shield is still up.
Okay.
but- that went off. I don't know where it went.
26 to hit.
It's a 19 plus 9, so 20, so 18, 28.
Dang.
That is 14 points of piercing
Okay.
and 16 points of necrotic. I'll have to find that dice later. That was the one I kept critting on.
Dude, fuck it. I'm not gonna look for it. It can stay down there.
Okay. He would make a melee swipe attack as well. I'm just trying to dig his claws in.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit. So, fails. Sal, it is your turn.
How close is everybody to me?
No one is within 5 feet of you.
How about 15?
Sal, not Sal, Swift and Manny.
I'm looking okay though. I can.
Swift is, and Swift is not
It's
looking good.
just.
It doesn't help that my max is now
Minus 40,
minus 35.
minus 35. Who got the minus 38?
Phoenix.
I went from 120 to now my hit points are sitting at 86.
Max.
I was at 80. My max is 45.
Damn. That's insane. Jeez.
Sal, you're grappled, so you can't move.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to ungrapple.
Okay. Also make a Constitution. I know it's mostly pointless, but if
For
you roll
flying.
2 nat ones, you roll 2 nat ones. So
Don't speak it into existence. 22.
22. Okay.
And then I need to do what for the grapple? Ungrapple.
It is athletics check.
Okay. $24.
Okay. That brings it.
Okay. Do I have movement?
Yep. You haven't used any movement.
Okay. And that's an action, right?
Yes, he will get an attack of opportunity for you moving out of it, though, as his reaction.
Right.
And he can replace a melee attack with a grapple. So if he hits you right away, he can re-grapple.
I'm gonna attempt to move
Okay.
over the shelter, so see if I can first.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
You're good.
Okay, I'm there. Let's see. I think that's it for me.
You also did see on his turn he healed a bit because he had not taken radiant damage. It's going to turn into an old-fashioned slugfest.
All
Yeah, I
I've
think
had
that's
for like
it.
the last 5 rounds has been cantrips.
Yeah. That's, I think, everybody's pretty much out of spell slots now. Manny used almost all of his for healing.
Yeah.
I'm holding.
Thankfully.
I'm holding
Jeez.
2 or 1. Is it 1? I have 1
There's some, but they're not helpful.
that I'm holding for a reason.
Yeah, that's turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to Misty Step. On top of Swift.
Cool.
Sal, how high up are you? Well,
I'm just floating.
okay. He's actually Misty Stepping right between you guys, so he's within melee of both of you.
Okay.
Phoenix.
Okay. What about first off, there's my 30 in a very roundabout way, but I got there. And we'll try Sacred Flame, Dex 20.
Okay. That's a fail.
Nice.
19.
So 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And we'll use the last level 1 spell to do another healing word towards Swift.
Okay.
And
You will have to roll for this one.
yeah. And that will be 7 more points of healing.
Cool.
It's a crawl, but we're getting there.
legendary action, he's going to make a melee attack against Sal.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Okay. Clink.
Hells yeah.
Swift. It's your turn.
Swift. It's your turn.
You are prone, but you are within melee of Imperium still. So, if you try and leave, he gets attack of opportunity. If you leave while you're still prone, he gets advantage because you're prone. You can stand up, so you don't have disadvantage. You can stand up, but
But it's still disadvantage?
It's still disadvantage because you're within melee.
Is it just regular disadvantage from where I am now?
Yeah, but currently being prone,
Stand up.
he gets advantage on attacks against you.
Stand
Okay.
up.
I will stand up.
Okay.
That's not an action to stand. Is it an action to stand up?
It's like
no,
half,
no, it's half your movement.
half movement. Yeah.
But it's disadvantage.
Still disadvantage because you're within melee. But now he
But I
doesn't
have my other
advantage.
bow now, so
It's true.
19 to hit. Oh
That
wait,
hits?
sorry, I didn't. It's 15 to hit.
That does not.
Yep, sorry. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
I rolled max 8 and 6.
Dang.
Okay. End of your turn.
Can I bonus action drink the potion?
Yep. You just have to
Can I
roll
use
for it.
one of your potion dice things?
Oh yeah.
You just have to roll for it. Okay.
Which one are you?
Let me look really quick.
At the end of your turn,
Mhm.
he's going to use his third legendary action
I'm gonna do.
to make a melee attack towards you, Sal.
Okay.
I'll do that one. I have one more of those.
Who's on fire?
Sal and Imperium are on fire because they were grappling each other
Okay.
earlier, or he had grappled her earlier. That's another miss.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I
on
can't
it.
tell you how many twos I've rolled.
Ever since they hit the ground, it hasn't been the same.
No, I've been rolling a different dice.
Oh, okay, good. Keep rolling that one.
Mandy, it is your
You're
turn.
never getting that other dice back.
I know, you're never getting me that blue dice. Well,
You already gave it to me.
I know, I already gave it back to you. I'm gonna roll concentration for protection. It's a 19.
Success.
Cool.
It's DC 15.
Okay.
It's not a high DC, it's the fact that you have to roll every
Oops.
round.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to
Plus, if it was high, it'd be really fucked up for a layer effect.
yeah for like a
Yeah.
concentration constant.
It's mostly just an annoyance. It's
Yeah.
a deterrent.
It's definitely deterred me quite a bit. I'm gonna run up and grapple Imperium.
Okay. You need to make a.
Athletics again.
I think it's a melee attack, and then it's competing athletics. It's different for the monster because he has like the ability he may replace his damage by grappling them.
Right.
But I think for generally you have to hit with a melee attack, and then instead of dealing damage, you can choose to roll competing athletics to grapple somebody.
I must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, you need to. I think you need to roll the hit first with unarmed first. I need to turn on the rules right now.
Yeah. I just see grapple. The target must succeed on a strength dexterity. It chooses saving throw. DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, or it
So
has
unarmed
to
strike.
grapple.
So it's part of an unarmed strike. So you may make a melee attack that involves your body to deal one of the following effects:
Yeah.
damage, grapple,
Oh
shove.
yeah.
The target. Oh no! It is just a. It's just a strength dex saving throw. 8 plus proficiency bonus plus your strength. So what is the DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. So what's your strength modifier?
Strength modifier is 0.
0. So it's what's your proficiency bonus? Plus
How
4
do I
or
know
5.
what that is?
It's either plus 4 or plus 5. Scroll up. Plus 5.
Plus 5.
So the DC, he needs to make a DC 13, either strength or dex saving throw.
13. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try it.
He is going to choose. Oh, saving throw? He's going to choose Dex. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, he super made that. I'm gonna try to grab him.
Yeah, he's slender enough that, like, as you
Nice.
go to reach out your arms to go around him, he's standing on top of the coffin. He almost,
Yeah.
like, just, like, picks up a leg and, like, slides it just out of the way.
Grabbing all cape.
Yeah. Yeah, like the tail of the tails on the cloak.
Yeah. I'll stand next to him.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. I'm almost tempted to let you grab him so you light up yourself on fire.
I know.
So you know how it feels.
My body is ready.
Okay. I was gonna save you for last, but you grow annoying.
Good.
18 to hit.
Okay.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, I thought you said
Jesus. Okay, he does not hit. Sal, it's your turn.
Getting weak in your old age.
Take 5 points of fire damage because you're on fire.
At Constitution 26.
Okay.
Nice.
You're-
Flying.
Yeah, still flying.
I'm gonna pivot.
Pivot. Pivot?
Okay.
Isn't that the best admin word?
Oh my god. We're gonna pivot this conversation here.
Basically, I'm doing that because I'm gonna cast lightning bolt
Okay.
basically through that side of him,
Mhm.
not hitting teammates.
Yep.
So he needs to
It's a 23.
Dex 18.
23.
Okay. He got a 23.
Yep.
Sweet. Have I seen it? He's gonna take 21 lightning damage.
Halved? Oh,
That is halved.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Damn. 42.
And let's see.
Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, but
You're wrong.
once we've used our wild shape forms,
It's gone.
it's gone. No, like,
Nope.
spell slots. Nothing extra.
That's
Just checking. Just checking.
Short
turn.
of a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's gonna make a melee attack against you.
Okay.
That is a 24.
I'll shield.
Okay.
Must be nice.
Must be nice to have a shield.
Phoenix, it's your turn.
Okay.
That's my last shield. Thing.
Yeah, but it lasts until
How's he
his next
looking?
turn.
Yeah, I
So it
know.
lasts through Imperium's entire turn. Too.
I know.
How's he looking? I
He's-
got
he's
like
looking-
one action.
He is looking hurt. I would say he's almost bloodied.
But you're good at it. You're good at that one thing.
We think so.
I can't even do my one thing I'm good at.
I'll say he has more than Phoenix. He has more than double your health total right now. Like more than double your current health, but still less than Manny's.
Less than double Manny's or less than Manny in general?
Close to
Within
about
200 points.
He's less than what Manny currently has, but he's more than double what you currently have.
Okay, sweet. Deal. That's fucking math and I hate it.
It's between 66 and
I know.
121.
Yeah, figured
Isn't
it.
there like an actual mathematical way to figure out what your actual con score would be as a real human being?
Yeah.
Like, you hold your breath for so long.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, hold your breath. Hey, maybe you just have a low proficiency bonus.
Have you ever thought that I just
Do I
suck?
move
I'm
closer?
not proficient in my constitution. What?
Okay. I am going to move stupidly within 5 feet.
Okay.
John told me, he's like,
Everyone's
yeah,
within 5 feet
I've
of him
seen
right now.
Titanic. I know how to
Yeah.
hold my breath.
And I am going to
Because I have to hold
cast
their breath
Words of
when they go
Radiance, Constitution
under.
20.
Okay. I'm gonna move you just over a little bit, just so you are.
Yeah. If
I just moved it.
I've never seen it.
The map then.
That is a Constitution saving throw.
I don't know
Yeah.
what scene you're talking about.
Better way to do it. That's a fail.
Sinking down into the
That was
water.
my
You gotta
idea.
hold
Doesn't
your
he just
breath.
die?
Yeah, he was failing a lot of his con
Chance.
saving throws. He was succeeding most of his dex saving throws.
Yeah. That is 20 points of radiant
Okay.
damage.
Ooh, that's nice.
And then. Actually, what is my staff of healing at? Okay, I still have 5 there. As a bonus action,
Whoa.
I
Sorry.
believe I have.
I like this final position. You guys are all. He's like literally boots in his coffin, and you guys are standing around him.
Hit
Yeah.
Sal in the air, also on the ground. I'm trying to grab him.
She's
trying to-
hovering. She's hovering, but
Yeah, Sal's hovering. He's kicking at
Woo!
me. Hey.
So instead, I believe I have an apple, and apples are worth 10.
1d10.
1d10.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's a 1d10.
you're gonna eat one as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He is gonna make a melee attack against Sal.
Yes, 1d10.
Okay, 5.
That is a miss.
Okay.
I like when
Swift.
they focus on Sal.
Ever since it hit the ground, it's not rolling the same.
It's good. You were fucking us up.
Bad juju.
All right.
Did you crawl away from him?
No.
Standing.
Oh, you stand.
She wouldn't have been. She was within melee, even at prone, so she would have invoked attack of opportunity as a reaction.
17 to hit.
17 is his armor class.
The first one didn't hit. It was a 5. Without adding stuff. $26.
26 points of damage. Okay.
Wow. So collectively 20.
Is that the end of your turn?
Crit for 40.
Yeah.
As in an armored druid. I'm not
That
doing
is a 25 to hit.
Colin or Sal?
No, that's
Colin.
26 is my AC right now. Shield.
Oh shit.
Shield is dope. Shield is really
Okay.
+5 to ACs.
Manny,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
I'm going to.
Damn.
Frustrated, are you?
Damn.
Yeah. Shield is potent. I'm gonna.
He wants to put you
She'll
down.
come visit you in a second. There's food if you want it.
Oh, I gotta roll concentration.
I'll let you come this way. Mandy's taking his turn.
18, so that makes it.
You did.
Scene.
You've been there the whole time.
I saw
The scene.
the stream was going.
Metatia, or not Metatia, Imperium go for Sal. I can't touch her because she's flying. Can I?
Sal?
Sal.
I'm hovering.
You can, but Phoenix is in between you guys right now. So you'd have to move out of Imperium's attack range and then around the back of Phoenix to reach Sal. You're gonna have to get within touching distance of Sal, you're gonna have to invoke an attack of opportunity.
I really want to gauge how health-wise my allies. Like, if I could do like a numerical value of who has the most, take the most. I don't want
You
to
have the
numbers.
most.
Well, duh. I know what I have. After me,
Sal has the most.
after that, okay. So I know how Sal is doing healthy. So I want to keep protection from good and evil on Phoenix. I'm going to cantrip. Howl? Druidcraft
You like the middle of that?
Howl.
Yeah, I just sweet.
My assassin just.
Oh, you're just gonna druidcraft your wolf
Druidcraft.
call?
Yeah, and just fucking swing on him. Or
Okay. Yeah.
bite at him. What a unarmed strike. Just fucking go at him.
Yeah.
One
attack.
But
It's just strike.
Jude craft the howl
that's
on
fine.
that. It's just into it as well because I got
You know what? Give yourself advantage on the attack. It's your strength modifier. So
Yeah,
It's
it's
different
0.
yeah. But you have your proficiency bonus. So you have plus 4.
5
Plus 5.
Yeah, proficiency is plus
And you have
5.
advantage.
Oh, that's a 22 to start with. That's 22. 22, baby.
Where'd you come from?
Wow, strike.
You deal 1 damage.
I have an insignia of the
Yeah, the insignia.
insignia. It adds 1 to
1 damage.
attacks.
Okay, so
It
you
adds
deal-
1 damage. Yeah.
You deal 2 damage.
Woo! Wait, are you sure? Unarmed strike is. I have plus 6. No, I deal 2 damage. Yeah, I deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
It's bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's 1.
Is
An
it-
unarmed strike is 1 plus your strength modifier,
Plus 1 from the insignia.
plus 1 from your insignia.
As I just like, I'm gonna hit him across the fucking ear.
Yeah.
You're doing like the slap contest.
Yeah.
You just slap him.
Yeah, you
Well,
kind
so-
of you kind of have to reach for it, but yeah, you're like half discombobulate.
Yeah.
With the wolf.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to swat him.
Or just like a big. You reach up and just bitch slap.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, dude, I love that. So, howl, bitch slap. That's what
Not
it
like
is.
a hurts him, but it's enough to
No,
make
it
him
just-
think maybe he's gonna attack you next.
Fuck you. Hope so.
Danny, that is a
It hits.
19
It hits.
It's-
You got low AC.
bite attack.
Yeah.
That is a 17 on the bite.
17 bite.
Okay, no, the bite. So first attack grappled, 17 to hit on the bite.
The hits.
Okay. Yeah, you replace the first unarmed strike with a grapple.
With the grapple.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
bones are still there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, it is a Thanksgiving turkey that was left in the oven 4 hours past what it should have been.
It actually got double dipped.
But there's
It is.
in the lava.
It is. Yeah, he did get a
get
second
double
dipping.
dipped,
He
yeah.
did get a second dipping for one
Yeah.
round.
Sorry.
His bones are there. There is charred flesh and stuff on top of it. All the feathers are gone. It is starting to lose its form.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is there's essence involved.
Essence of
Oh, it's already relaxed.
Yeah.
That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Probably
Good.
more brown now.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Gray. Getting towards gray.
And 17 points of necrotic. And your max HP is reduced by 17.
So how do you do that?
Max HP modifier.
You just subtract.
And he did take 5 points from fire damage at the start of his turn. Sal, it is your turn. You take 5 points of fire damage. And technically, you need to roll 2 Constitution saving throws. One from the fire damage, one from the one from the effect for your fly spell.
Then -3.
A little bit. Can we take a break?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take a break.
But I also took
The
damage.
start of his next turn.
Okay.
If we make it, if we make it
17.
there.
It was 7.
25
17.
and 23 for both checks.
Okay, you're good.
Was
Does
it
he
good?
have any disadvantage block? Is he surrounded right now? Or is it only for the rogue?
No.
Okay. So what was I gonna do? I was going to. I've got to do it. Lightning bolt.
Okay. Yeah, your ankle, you're not going to hit anybody else. So.
Okay.
He failed. That's a natural one.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's my last spell slot. It's also my 6th spell slot. So 38 points of lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
I want to do like the Avatar Airbender, where I kind of stick one hand up into the air with the humidity from the heat and
Yep.
under the sea as I charge and point and redirect the lightning straight down his throat
Yeah.
because I'm hovering right about.
Yeah, grappling Manny having a hold of him, almost like he's about to take a bite. He turns to look at you as if to smile before he sinks his teeth, and as he's baring his fangs and looks, and it just, his body immediately, like, cuts through, evaporates into ash, and this, like, wispy essence of self is left floating as kind of this, like, it's like a dispersal of body, and it's just like floating bits of ash. In the same way you had seen it happen to other vampires in the past.
Wow.
And that's what I think of gods. Mortal enough to strike down.
So you're saying the last thing he heard was the cry of the wolves? just saying, before he
And
died.
the lightning sound.
And crackle.
That quite spent every spell slot I have.
Yeah, same. I've never
I
been
have one left,
so exhausted.
and I don't know if it can actually happen.
Are we out of initiative? Because I'd like to gather Ballin
No.
out of the.
Phoenix, it's your turn. This wispy form is settling as the ash is starting to like almost settle into the coffin. Still kind of like floating around.
We're saying that this is going to be every boss battle music from now on because it's so epic.
This is pretty good. Especially for vampires.
Oh, right? This whole time, Sacred Flame made it so that the target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw. Whatever.
Well, he didn't have really had cover.
Yeah. Trying to think about. What there is to do outside of the normal.
I got an idea.
Well, I know that. That'll have to be out of combat. I'm trying to make sure there's not anything, because don't vampires come back?
Mm-hmm. In their coffin.
Yeah.
There was coffin in the lava.
We have no lava right
Right now.
now. Well, who comes after me?
Swift.
Me.
Somebody's gonna need to put the chest on the grate. Somebody's gonna need to collect Ballin's ashes.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna dash. Not dash, but I
Go
am
to Mom's
going
body.
to spend my action getting Ballin.
Okay. To where? You're gonna try and get him up on the platform or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just out of lava.
Yeah. Yeah, the lava's not there, but yeah, you're able, I'd say with your action and your movement, you're able to drag him up onto the platform
then-
adjacent to where the coffin is.
Essentially, I just want to stand guard over
Yeah.
Ballin.
Absolutely. Swift.
If you can dash.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use my feline agility
Yeah!
and double my speed and be like, I don't want to be near him anymore, and try and go as far as I can to.
With just the feline agility, so not using your action,
Yeah.
you can get to the other side. You still have an action and bonus action.
Dash and just
Can
get
I
right there.
dash as my action then?
Yeah, so you still have, I guess, 60 more movement speed. that you
Yeah.
can use.
That off. Okay.
So are you trying to go to the lever?
Yeah, going to the lever.
Okay. You won't be able to pull it because it's
I'm
action. but-
gonna
But
wait till they're
Manny-
ready too. I'm not gonna pull it until
Hopefully
they're
can
ready.
move that
Yep.
chest.
Manny, it's your turn. The coffin is still open. There's still this wispy ash form that like has some semblance of cohesion, but it looks like it's starting to like as the ash is moving its way to settle into this coffin. but it hasn't yet.
I'm going to use my action to try to push the coffin away into the lava.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Fuck. Not me. Not
If
me.
you can't do it, then Salvo.
Oh.
It's 19. Plus 0.
You start reeking on this old wood coffin, and as you start to push, you feel it start to move, but not in the way of like sliding on stone. It's like it's pivoting, and just as you push, you realize you've revealed a crack along the floor. This coffin is attached to some mechanical system underneath it.
Fucking Jonathan's cell room.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I do an insight check real quick to figure out where this might be connected to? Where
It is connected to some mechanical system under the floor.
can I do no check would help? No insight.
Not
no
really.
nothing.
I mean, it's obviously connected to something. There are levers and gears that.
It's gonna drop that whole floor and take all of you with it.
Give me a quick perception check. There's chains on either side.
So the coffin is open right now.
Yeah.
The chains they loosened, but they're still kind of over the coffin in a way. It's just like the gap loosened, so the chains come out of the floor on either side of it. Out of these holes on the floor on either side of it. They're loose right now, and the coffin was open. And the coffin is attached to some sort of mechanical system underneath. It was perfectly sealed with the hole, so you couldn't see it while it was there. But with that strength check pushing it, you were able to reveal a crack that revealed that it is attached to a mechanical system. There's some space underneath this coffin.
I don't know what it means. Can I do like an intelligence check to figure this out, or I know I did like my strength check. But fuck. Can I use my action as the check?
Your action was your strength check.
Fuck.
Yeah. Not really. I mean,
Can I run to the Jonathan's
the problem is to this is like there is, even if like you as a person, you Manny, coming from a swamp, not understanding any sort of gears or mechanisms or anything like that.
levers? What are those?
Yeah, like you would not be able to figure this out. Anyways.
Yeah.
You get the assumption.
I want to shout to everyone. It looks like it's connected to something.
Yeah.
Hopefully, helping anyone else figure out that this is part of something else.
Are you moving anywhere?
I want to move. I'm gonna move right here,
Yeah. Moving 30 feet over.
getting some idea that maybe Jonathan's.
You look at him.
He's still in there. Yeah, look at him.
He is wide-eyed and giddy, smiling at you, hand on a lever. Is that the end of your turn?
I think so.
The ash fades and settles into this coffin, and you watch as it immediately starts to reform into the body of Imperium.
No.
And you hear a cackling laugh from the corner.
From Jonathan.
You fuckers forgot about me. Click! And he flips a lever, the chains shoo-shoo, shoo-shoo, snap the coffin shut, and the coffin sinks into the floor.
But not into lava.
It looks like some sort of sealed container as it sinks into the ground and it slides over, blocking access to the coffin. You immediately hear, and this was not right now that you're hearing this, you started to hear a little bit of like, it almost sounded like it was starting the moment he fell. You hear this distant echo as if you are inside a large building and you can tell it like just started to rain. We're out of combat.
Can I make an intelligence check? Specifically,
Absolutely.
do I think that his palace is collapsing in on itself?
You are in a castle
Mm-hmm.
that is at the bottom of the ocean,
Yep.
surrounded by an air bubble.
Yep.
There's only one thing that rain could mean.
Yep. We need to get out now.
We have a minute to get Ballin back up.
Into your bag of holding.
No, it won't work that way.
A minute.
It's one action, I guess.
No, I know.
Revivify. Has it been a minute?
It has been a minute since his death.
I'm
It's
gonna-
been more than 6 rounds. Or 10 rounds.
I'm
Since
going to
his
use
death?
the spell scroll that I picked up earlier. I don't have the name of the spell, but I'm pretty sure it was spell of Revive Dead. Something
Raise Dead.
similar. Raise Dead. Does that one have a time limit?
Well, it's like 10 days.
Perf. You're not dead for 10 days, are you?
Hasn't
been. I mean, it feels like
Okay,
forever.
but if-
What I'm saying is we might have to get him into a bag of holding, do it on the ship. We need to leave.
Okay.
Swift, give me a quick observation check. And you give me an intelligence check because you were asking about it earlier.
Investigation? Straight.
It's just something you would be proficient in, so because it can be investigation, it could be.
Okay.
So just with your intelligence check with your proficiency bonus. Perception,
Only a 15.
a 15. Based on how the rainfall started, and it's light, you would guesstimate, and you're not fully confident.
I'm only
in
a
this.
level 3 artificer.
Yeah.
I get it.
You're not fully confident in this. Well, you're book smart too, and
Yeah.
you're arcane smart, and this is obviously magical in
Yep.
nature. You would guess you have no more than 5 minutes and no less than 3 minutes.
Yep. I'm going to tell the group we have a minute and 30 seconds to get out of here.
20.
20. Swift. This coffin with the berserker is packed full of gold and platinum pieces.
Minute 30 seconds.
And Jonathan is in the cell. Just
I start grabbing
Just
his.
he's leaned back and he's sitting on his his bed, and you can see it. He is fiddling with some sort of tool in his hand. He's some sort of craftsman, fellow artificer of sorts. And there's still the box of rings on the pedestal, and Ballin's body.
Okay. I don't have a bag of holding. Well, wait. Do I have a bag of holding?
So we're out of combat.
Yeah, I'm going to start
Yeah.
shoving Bone
Guys-
and Ash into my bag of holding.
Okay,
good.
you're shoving Ballin into your bag
I'm
of holding.
helping that.
You're helping.
action.
Yeah, it's gonna take a round to do
I can
that.
I can
Can
help
I
out with that
shovels?
if you have
6
something-
seconds. That's all around. Just
Yeah, do you have a
I mean, I don't have
holding
any-
or
I don't
just
have a
regular
bag of holding.
You can
Do
No
you have
bag
a
of
bag
holding.
of holding or anything?
You're just sweeping me? Like a dustpan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm scooping you
Do
like
you have a bag
this
of holding?
with
It's
all
like
your
it's a
bones.
charred body. Yeah,
Yeah.
You basically like one person lifting the legs. You're just like snake it over the body and
Yeah.
get it in.
I'd say check
Oh, I
on
have a
Jonathan
handy
real
haversack.
quick.
Just kidding. I'll go with you.
Okay, so you run over and start just
Yeah,
shoveling.
if those two
all
are
the gold,
helping
platinum,
together,
anything from there.
We'll shovel
Okay.
that in
I've
mine.
got ball on myself.
Yep.
Manny, I
Yeah. You
think,
got
is on
Ballin.
the
You guys are
Jonathan.
getting all the gold in the chest. Manny, what are you doing? There's the box of rings, and Jonathan is still in his cell, cackling, holding on to whatever device that he's holding.
I'm gonna run up to Jonathan and yell at him like, "What did you do?"
My master's gonna kill all of you. I might not be around to see it, but I relish in the fact that you're already dead.
But you're already dead. Wanna help us? Can do like a persuasion check or something, or
I don't think
It's,
we want
it's
to
not
hang out
even
with
it's
this
not
guy.
even worth it.
yeah. I figured
This guy is not under any sort of spell.
not.
This is borderline Stockholm's. He is
He's on the other side.
Yeah.
He's converted.
Imperium is a master of control. That is his
Yeah,
enchantment
Greyjoy.
magic, and he enjoys thinking things through. And he figured, what better way to lay a trap than to make a prisoner your greatest asset?
I am going to run behind the coffin and
Coffin's gone. It is just a blank stone platform.
Yeah.
When the coffin went down,
Oh,
like
okay.
wooden slab or like stone slabs slid out and closed over top.
all within visible view of Jonathan, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
He did it.
Yeah, he triggered that. I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Casting Detect Magic. The item Jonathan's holding pings as magical. The box of rings pings as magical.
Which box? Like,
It's on this pedestal
platform
right
that
here.
you get
Yeah.
stepped
There's
on.
there's a box of 5 rings that he was crafting for. He's like that he had crafted for Imperium, and this crate is not within 30 feet. His thing is not within 30 feet. It went deep.
Okay. I'm gonna run and grab the rings.
Okay. Run and grab the rings.
Yeah. I think that's action. Grabbing. Bonus
Okay.
action.
You guys will need at least another round
Yeah,
to
we're
continue
ready.
to shovel this gold in. You guys will still need another round. We're not really in combat per se, but is there? What do you two want to do now? You have the box of rings. You have him in your bag.
I yell to the 2 folks there, minute 20, and start heading out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go,
I don't
let's go,
play
let's go,
around.
let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
I start stalking up the stairs.
You head up the stairs.
I think I followed suit.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you guys gonna get the rest of it or forego the rest of it to go?
Nope.
For
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Forego the rest of
We
it.
just
Okay.
grabbed as much as we could in that.
When they were ready, we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get to the.
I want to get back to the lobby
Yeah,
area.
You tick back up and you go back down. And,
In between, I want to cast Disguise Self as Imperium.
okay.
I want to do my best, just skinny, tall,
Yeah.
pale skin Imperium.
Yeah.
This little goth ass motherfucker.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up to the grate,
Yeah, up top, looking down.
top, looking down.
Yeah.
My child, you have done well.
Is this before or after your friends run past? Sorry. Because you go up the far stairs, across the top floor, down those stairs. Are you trying to be the first one and beat your friends to the gate, or are
I
you gonna
don't-
like go over the grate with your friends, transform and backtrack as Imperium?
It's gonna have to be after, because
Okay.
I want them to make
Oh,
their
so
safe
fine.
escape.
Yeah, they go.
They go.
You transform, backtrack, and it's as soon
Yeah.
as they pass. Yeah. Okay.
As soon as they pass, my child, you have passed my tests. You've done exactly as I have anticipated. Now, hand me the key for your reward.
Roll me a deception check with advantage.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna lose, but
Natural
it was
one.
worth a
His first
shot. I
natural
got
one
a
of the
negative
night.
1 with my lucky dice. That's a 15.
You rolled a 4.
Okay. Sick. Yes. Good job, my child. You've done it.
Master,
You've passed my test.
I was almost worried. Of course, yeah. Of
course.
it is.
Ah, thank you. Ah, it's exactly what I need. You've done it, Jonathan. Now, remind me, what does this do?
He's gonna make you
Such
check
an
it in.
You! He will kill you!
Hey, just fucking book it. Just got him with a Jude cantrip.
You hear him just screaming in the background. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was like,
Yep. Sorry, I kind of forgot. My bad. All right,
I know,
we'll be right back.
I was waiting for it.
Just
saw
it
two
accordingly.
days this week.
Hey, welcome back, guys. So, you guys successfully exit the castle.
I would have had to change my shirt
Bag of
if I did
gold.
that.
Box of rings,
Box rings.
and
that's
a
right.
strange magical artifact.
Yes.
You guys rush for the ship, and as you guys exit the castle, you immediately see it. It is, yeah, it's a pouring rain downfall. There are ripples all the way up the wall. You hear a voice echo in your mind, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hurry. I'm hoping you're all right. And you guys break through the wall. You see it sprint across the field, jump on, grab onto the ship. As soon as you guys, the last person rolls through that porthole, that gun hole on the side of the ship, it snaps shut, and you feel the boat and shift into the water.
I think I'd be last after
Yeah.
talking to
Absolutely.
the guy.
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah. Rolling in, the boat submerges in the water, and just as you guys roll in and snap shut, you hear this like thud, and the ship rocks sideways a little bit from an impact. You get the sense that the bubble just collapsed on itself, and that force, like push of air, just pushed out against the ship as it starts to rise. So you guys are able to long rest. You do have a dead party member who's currently in the bag of holding.
I'm pretty much. I start pulling the bones out. I'm like,
Yeah.
birds,
It's
birds
not-
so icky smelling.
It's not bones. It's a charred corpse.
No, I know.
but
it's,
yeah,
It probably
Yeah.
smelled good.
it's still
no.
whole.
Oh,
No.
good. You're not just bones. I totally thought it was just bones.
No, it is. There's a lot of char. It has lost a lot of its shape. The arms, the wings, or whatever, and like there's no feathers. The wings and the arms are like they're all melted together. It looks like it's like the shape of a mummy almost, but it's just like this blackened, charred
This is disgusting.
mass.
No.
And
She
yeah,
would
it,
not
always,
think that.
it
Just
100
kidding.
it 100% smells.
What was this spell scroll called? The 5th level spell.
Raised dead.
Do we know how much
Yeah,
gold
I pull that out
pulled
and like
out?
slink
You'll have
it
to
in
count
one of the cells that
And
I
you can
spent
count it
months
up to
in,
the- like, during
maybe
your long
years or eons, I don't know. But I slink the body in one of the empty cells there with a cot or something. I don't really do the
I have.
raise the dead type stuff when they can control their own capacities. I mean, I could bring him back, but he might be.
Might be.
You know, Bob too.
Yeah. Not really talkative.
Yeah, no, I don't think he. I think he'd lose some of his charm, if we can call it that.
Well, I'll open up the scroll of the raised dead.
Oh, that smells nasty.
Well, I've got this thing. I think might come in a little bit handy.
Yes,
If you
I
don't-
can do that. It would just be tomorrow. I mean,
Tomorrow.
I can do that on my own without a scroll.
I'll try to read it. It says, well, it expires in 10 days time, so I think
Yeah.
it should be good.
I have 500 worth of diamonds too. I've been collecting.
Because Raised Dead is a spell scroll, you do not need any material components to cast it.
Oh, okay.
It's a spell scroll. It is
Gotcha.
by itself the material component.
I'm gonna hand the scroll to Phoenix.
Yeah. The only issue is, it needs to be the person using it needs to be somebody who could cast it. Otherwise, they have to like roll to see if it succeeds. But if you have the ability to cast a 5th level spell, and this is within yours, you get to just cast it.
Oh, sweet.
Sal starts plotting, making your own space in the ship.
Are we
to
ready?
rest away from
So remember,
healing magic.
been a little bit. Yes. I follow similar rules to what Critical Role does for their revival magic. This is not free. It's not always an easy success. There's a DC, and every time a person dies, that DC gets slightly higher over time. This is Ballin's. You guys wouldn't know this, but this is Ballin's first death. so it's a pretty low DC, but people need to assist in the casting of the spell. So up to 3 people have to choose something to contribute, or an item to give, or some way to contribute to the spell in order to, and then make a roll based on what they're doing. I'll ask them of a certain roll.
On top of me doing mine? Or
You're
can I
casting.
count
You
one
cast the
right?
spell. You cast the spell. You can choose to contribute something as you're casting the spell. Casting the spell just allows you guys as a team to 3 people make a check in order to complete this revival.
Okay.
So the spell just allows you the opportunity to do this, but there still is 3 of you, and you can be one of them if you want. Need to contribute something.
You're walking away?
Magic is flicks my skin.
Sure.
Do you need me?
To bring the dead back
I
to
don't
life?
think so.
Do you want to be here? To bring Ballin back? Do you want Ballin back?
Well, I brought his bones and my own personal belongings.
And now you leave the rest to us?
You guys got it, right?
I hope so. Swifty?
I can try. I don't know, but I can try.
As a sorcerer or spellcaster of sorts, I feel like you are most familiar with the dead. I feel like you should be able to call his spirit back.
It's whatever you want to do. I mean, you could. So just to give you guys a concept of it, it is what you are contributing to call his spirit back, based on your experience with the person, your knowledge of them, what you view them as values. Like you could forfeit an item that he once gave you. You could, for example, you could crack a few jokes in a shitty mimicking voice of Sal, in order to say like, "Ah, man, I loved it when you did this," and like made it like a crappy mimicking voice of them, and I might make you roll a performance check for me, and if your performance check is above the DC, that's 1 success towards the revival spell. It is anything that you can think, and the better you, if you're trying to go for a certain type of roll, you need to describe what you're doing and why it is that roll.
Makes sense?
Per se. But ultimately, if I feel that it's a different role, then it would be a different role.
If you need my expertise, then
In bringing the dead back? Fuck, that's your expertise, some
Okay.
might say.
alright. But you're acknowledging it.
If it brings Ballin back, I want the best of the best.
She like slides over without saying another word just because Manny.
Ego check.
Yeah.
So, Krista, you begin casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to contribute first? And it's gonna be it's different. And also, if somebody else, like if somebody contributes performance first, you don't get to do performance. Somebody else just contributes something different. So,
I'd like to use my necromantic savant to like essentially I'm gonna use it as like an investigation to quest for the souls, you know.
okay. So you are trying to act, being somebody who is attuned to death magic, undeath, rebirth, experiencing it yourself almost.
I'm used to
You're trying to act like a what are those called? The
conduit.
Well, what is the sticks where you search for water?
Witching something.
Yeah, kind of like that, like a witching rod. You're trying to like divine the direction to
Yeah,
I can see what
It's
part
a
of
dowsing,
this.
dowsing rod.
You're trying to act like a dowsing rod with your knowledge to
I
direct
can
that focus.
see the part of the soul that I would normally bring back,
Yeah.
and then the
And
other
you-
part of
yeah.
the soul that I don't usually bring back.
Aim small, miss small,
Yeah.
right? You're focusing on such a small portion of the soul that you are more likely to connect directly with the soul itself. I will allow you to roll either investigation or arcana, whichever you prefer.
I'll do investigation. Okay. For a 29.
Okay. Who else wants to contribute?
I want to contribute. I'm gonna contribute the mithril breastplate
Okay.
of the guy we murdered.
Mariner's breastplate.
Mariner's breastplate that we murdered together. Hold my hand, motherfucker. Yeah. So
I'm dead.
yeah.
Manny's just
Seeking,
shaking his hand.
yeah, reaching out to the astral plane, to the hand of
Yeah.
Ballin. Just
Sal's like
touching
eyeing
me.
him with disgust as he's doing this.
Sacrificing the mayor breastplate that has multiple stab markings of where Ballin just wailed in him. Just this is this is a mariner's breastplate, but I think you were the anchor that was tying this group tighter into safer shores, and just let the mariner's breastplate sink into the fire of sacrifice.
Roll me a survival check.
It's 11, but it's a natural 1. Fuck, dude, I thought that was so poetic. You were the fucking... Oh, the anchor for the mariner's breastplate.
Do
Fuck.
you want me or you?
Fuck.
Do we only get 3 or can we each?
3.
Okay.
It's kind of like death saving throws.
Huh?
You can do them.
Gonna come back. You were the mariner's
Can
breastplate.
I?
You were the anchor.
That's all I think you do. All the whole time
I
he's
don't need it for my survival.
You were, yeah. Just do a survivor roll.
Come back to the ghost and haunt your ass for
Can
the
I
rest of
do
the
a
campaign.
medicine check?
you know how to survive.
You need to tell me what you're
Yeah.
doing, and then if
So-
you can phrase it in a way that you think that best describes it being a medicine check, then I can call for medicine check. But
Okay, gotcha. So I want to take off, like, my robe and, like, my over robe, and I want to tuck it under Ballin's head. And as I'm reading off the scroll, I also want to be praying to my god, thanking her for, or thanking him, them, whatever, for providing a way not only for me to come back, but also knowing that they've gifted me with the ability to heal for a reason, and it is for party members like Ballin.
I would say this is less of a medicine check. I want you to give me a casting a prayer to your god, who's the god of change and is the one that has brought others back. Give me a wisdom check, but add your proficiency bonus to it.
Not religion. Sounds religious.
Religion is an intelligence check.
So
It's kind
wisdom.
of
That makes
dumb.
no sense.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck, really?
It's
Seven?
more the idea of the religion skill is more of your ability to recall information about religions. It's not designed as like being religious and making prayers, because that's generally what spell casting is for.
Okay.
So it's wisdom plus whatever's in that little.
Proficiency bonus, yeah. It'd be the
So
equivalent of
plus
like
5.
your. It's
Oh.
plus your wisdom bonus. So it's a wisdom check, so plus whatever your wisdom is, and
Okay,
plus your
plus-
proficiency bonus, which is another 5. So it'd be like
Okay, so we're at a 27. If it's
yes. Okay.
yeah, if that's my proficiency bonus.
You watch as the praying to your god and the light from this scroll, and specifically reaching out to your god, who you are in the belly of right now. The scroll begins to light up and almost blinds you guys, and you feel this
magic.
creaking of wood as you watch as like the wood envelops him in almost like a wooden tomb. There's a moment before the wood cracks, revealing a at least put together body of Ballin, returned to his uncharred natural state. Still not breathing, still unconscious, and you guys sit there and wait as you feel the spell fizzle from your hands. And there's a moment. And another moment passes. You watch as Ballin's chest rises as a gasp of air sucks into his lungs. Ballin, you're conscious with 1 HP.
Let's go.
Eyes shut. You are surrounded by your companions, partners,
EFS.
friends.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Ballin opens his eyes just by a crack, looks at you guys, and just immediately shuts them again.
Give me 5 more minutes.
Immediately leads into a long rest.
I flip my tongue. Would I sense the soul essentially came back at the moment? Okay. And I would have started walking away before I even really reacted.
Yeah.
Do we have
Magic,
individual
so-
quarters? Like, we can go back to, like, our room or something? Or
No.
There's no individual quarters down here. I mean, there are
jail cells.
yeah, there's the jail cell, and then there are hammocks,
Okay.
like crew style
Salvo
hammocks.
finds her jail cell that
Yeah.
she was part of for who knows long.
Yeah. Lean up. You sit down in this wooden corner and almost feel like the wood is shaped for your body, as if like those like a Tempur-Pedic chair almost. You lean against the wall.
Think to myself, how long have I sat here for? Because it was never revealed how long I'd been.
You have no idea, no recollection.
And he
could've-
never answered.
It
how
could have
long-
been. It could have been. It could have been a week.
Yes,
It could have been months.
right.
It could have been years.
It's part of the amnesia. And the ship never answered about how
Nope.
long.
You were in and out of consciousness for a while.
Mhm.
You have more than a few small like glimpses of memories, and then you have a few significant memories of crews waking up around you, looking at you with disgust, and leaving you chained
Right.
at the brink of death. So you get the idea that like you went through a few cycles before they freed you, and even before that, you were there for a while before those cycles that you actually remember.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
So, I need to sleep before I can restore us, and it'll be a couple nights before I can get everybody. Because I know I feel weaker, and I will continue to feel weaker until I do something. So, are we going back to the...
Tower of Tenerum.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you going to portal us there?
No, the ship will take
Like,
us.
the ship would take us.
I'm just making sure.
I want to cast at 2nd level, locate object. The golden apple I handed to the mage. That
This is pre-long rest.
yes,
You guys are still in
I
here.
do have spell slots for this.
Is there any rules to locate object, or is it you just know the exact
describe
spell
it,
within?
describe or name an object. So it's a golden apple.
Yep.
Familiar to you.
Yep.
You sense the direction of the object's the location.
Yeah.
As long as the one I would have handed
Absolutely.
either them, but whenever we killed Phil's character, we I think retrieved the golden apple. So the one that we handed
On
to
her.
the mage, if the object is within 1,000 feet of you,
Mhm.
you know the location. If the object is
Okay,
in motion, you know
she-
the movement.
She's 3 floors above you. She is in the captain's quarter direct communication with the mutatio room.
Okay.
There's no way for you to get to her while the boat is under the water.
Okay. Cool. Cool. But I know she's still on the boat.
She's
and-
on the boat.
Cool. In that case, before going to bed, I want to inspect the 5 rings that I picked up and the magical object. I know Sal slithered to her corner. Phoenix wanted to rest. I think I'm the only other
Yeah, she's
Magic-
counting money over there. So,
counting money.
Swift is.
Swift's counting money.
Ball and take a nap.
Ballin, he's ballin'. I think I'm the only other magical user that is.
Are you going to cast Identify on these things?
I don't.
Or do you want me to just physically? Okay, I'll physically describe them to you.
Perf.
Because you know that they're all magical. So this is obviously some sort of magical Tinker's tools.
The rings or the
No,
the tool?
The item.
Tool. Okay.
It is a set of Tinker's tools. It is magic in nature. and it looks very mechanical.
Okay.
Let me pull up the rings, and I will send you guys a group of photos here in just 1 second.
Oh, you don't have to make a new character.
Not yet.
The night's still young.
Yeah, I suppose I get murked again right now.
Yeah.
Kraken attacks.
Cell pops up and just shanks you in your sleep.
I haven't been told my amnesia is taking me that direction yet, so.
So I'll read them off to you real quick. Just a physical description of them. I just have to find my right document here. And it has to load too. I am sending you pictures of the 5 rings, but I'll also read off the physical description. So, I'll give you the name. Well, I won't give you the name right now. So, the first ring is a golden snake with onyx eyes eating its own tail in a sort of Ouroboros fashion. I sent you the photos in Facebook Messenger, so you guys can look up these photos. I'll pull them up on the screen for our audience in just a second. The second ring is a simple black ring. In fact, when you first open this box, you don't even notice it. But in inspecting each slot for the ring, out of your peripheral vision, it doesn't seem there's a ring there. But when you look at the empty slot, a ring kind of appears. It is a simple black ring, nothing remotely special or noticeable. The moment you look away from this ring, you almost seem to forget that it's actually there. There is a glass ring with swirling colors inside. Looking intensely at that ring, and you focus your attention on it, you notice that these colors that are inside this glass tube almost seem more akin to different elements than simple colors. Like you see a tiny storm cloud with lightning shooting out of it. You see little balls of fire floating in it within. You see a like seeping cloud of poison overtake another as they all envelop and float around this glass ring. Then you see you see a black ring adorned with red and purple gems, and on the center, looking into the center purple gem right on the front of it is a large like golden hammer that's deep set inside of it. And then lastly, there's a pinkish toned ring, and the jewel on it almost looks like the carving of a brain made out of amethyst. And let me go ahead and try and pull these rings up onto.
I would probably approach Sal with the Tinkerer tool, knowing that she's been handling objects as such.
Alright, I'm gonna pull these photos up on the center board. So let me go
I
ahead
can
and just-
also start ritually casting Identify.
The problem is, well, yeah, you know what? For the sake of time, I will allow you to cast Identify in the box, and it'll tell you all 5 rings.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and cycle through these. So you cast Identify.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go through these. So first ring, this is the Ring of a Healthy Mind. A ring with a pinkish tone and what looks to be a carving of a brain made from a pink amethyst in the center. You gain advantage on charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws.
Nice.
Ring of the Devouring. A golden snake with onyx eyes eating its own tail. You gain the ability, for 1 bonus action, you gain temporary hit points equal to the damage dealt by the wearer on the next attack that hits this round. It has 4 charges and gains 1d4 charges every long rest. By the way, these rings are in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Ring of Elemental Guardians. A glass ring with swirling colors inside. Intensely focusing on it, they are more akin to different elemental explosions than that of random colors. Each day, you gain resistance to 2 random types of damage. At the start of the day, you roll 2d10s. Based on what numbers on the d10 is what you gain resistance to that damage. If you already have resistance to that damage, when you roll, you gain immunity. So if you roll the same number twice, you gain immunity to that. 1 is necrotic, 2 is cold, 3 is acid, 4 is poison, 5 is lightning, 6 is thunder, 7 is force, 8 is psychic, 9 is fire, 10 is radiant. Ring of Shadows. This is a simple black ring. Nothing remotely or special and noticeable about it. As soon as you look away, you almost begin to forget it exists. This ring gives you +10 to stealth rolls, and with 1 action, you can turn invisible. It's not a charge-based thing. As an action, you can turn invisible. As an action, you can end said invisibility.
Nice.
Oh,
Furbolgs laugh at that. We do that as a bonus action, bitch.
I was gonna say you can do that.
wrong button. All right, and finally, Ring
A large golden hammer.
of the Builder. I tried my best with AI. I could not get a hammer to appear on top of this ring.
Yep.
For sure.
The fur ball. I'm trying to make a fur ball in the
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah.
Is, you got what you got. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, a red ring with a golden hammer enlarged over the center purple gem. Once per day, you may cast the Summon Greater Demon or Infernal Calling spell. The caster does not have control of this summon. The caster does not have control of the summon, and it will attack at random. However, the summoner may spend 1 action to return the demon or devil back to its home.
Can you say that one more time?
You may cast once per day the Summon Greater Demon or Infernal Calling spell. They're 2 different calls. Basically, they're both spells that's like you summon a demon with up to this certain class, or Infernal Calling is you may summon a devil up to this level.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have control of the summon, and it attacks at random. But at any point, you can use an action to return the demon or devil back to its plane. So, as an action, you can cast it once per day. You can use it, summon one of those wherever you want, and then as an action, you can make it disappear. But you don't get to control it; it will attack at random. So, it's better to kind of put it in the center of enemies. Don't put it in the middle of where your allies are, because it might attack your allies.
Bet.
Don't give Manny that ring.
I've got all 5
Manny
rings.
has all of them.
I have all 5 rings.
I am in
technically,
possession of them
he's
right
in
now.
possession of them right now because he had to cast the Identify spell.
Technically, I only asked him to identify the tool that I was handed.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
And
I
you-
thought you were identifying the rings.
Yeah, but you gave it to us
Yeah.
anyways. But I would probably
give
then
up.
ask for the rings.
Ritually casting Identify on the tool as well. This is an all-purpose tool +1.
Okay.
Sweet. All-purpose tool. What is Swiss Army knife?
Yes.
Yeah.
It literally
literally
it is a tinker's tool, but it at any point can transform into any other tool. It can transform into a thieves tool. It can transform into a jeweler's tool. It can transform into any sort of tool. And
Access to cantrips.
and you also get +1 on all your
Spell
spells.
modifier, yeah.
Spell modifiers. I don't know if it's attunement or not. I think it is, but
I think it's a magical item, so it's attuned. I saw Jonathan had this. Do you want this nifty tool? I don't know what it does.
It's for spell casters and thief makers and tinkerers and all of the above. So it'd be best to not let it go to one of the more martial of our parties. It's either myself, you, or Phoenix.
Well, I think I've seen you tinker with the most. You've imbued items with glow light. You've, I think, tinkered with swords. I feel like magical swords.
It would definitely help me, but yeah.
Well, hey, there you
You might
go.
actually share.
Thank you.
I'll give it to you.
This is
She doesn't know how to say thank you, so she just
Yeah.
like kind of like
You're
sticks
wel-
it in.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got you. You're welcome. Don't mention it. I know
won't.
you won't.
And you also have your 2 cards.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
a tool.
I have him right
Wow.
now.
As for the rings, they all have different abilities that relay. One helps with invisibility. This one summons demons. I would like to not see this in your hands if I'm being blatant with you.
How much gold do you
Okay.
have?
Yeah,
One
that's
is elemental resistances.
I already have that.
Okay, same here. And then fourth one
Help
adds
with
extra damage on
anxiousness that I
hit.
don't have.
Has certain amount of uses per.
No,
rest.
you gain
You
temp
heal.
HP based on the damage
Oh,
you deal.
Damage you deal.
So it's a bonus action on the next attack you
Healing.
hit this turn. You gain temporary HP based on it, not healing, temp HP based on the amount of damage.
Also,
you
one
deal.
of them gives you this Pikachu one. I think you mentioned when you were scrying. Looks like it gives you advantage on Wisdom, Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
And intelligence. Ring of a Healthy Mind. Wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws.
Yep.
Advantage on all wisdom, intelligence, and
And
charisma
a-
saving throws.
This might be recency bias, but I feel like one of us might be better at not being mind controlled
Yeah.
than the rest of us.
I already have advantages on that, so I don't need that ring. Ballin should probably get the sneaky ring just because that's his craft. Which one are you aiming for?
Well, I didn't have a care. I mean, they're all
If
pretty
you want to
good.
summon demons, you can. You just need to be responsible with it.
Let's see how high Ballin rolls with a +10 to his stealth. That's so
Yeah,
I will also say this.
Less in the stealth. I mean, like it's if you're already good, do you want to be even better, or do you want to make someone bad decent at it?
Just depends.
You're telling me I can't get a +25 with advantage?
Jesus Christ! No one's ever gonna see you coming.
Well, I can turn invisible, so yeah.
I really would like to get Phoenix in on this, on the rings. I feel like she has the best judgment of who would be best served. with that.
On D&D Beyond, by the way, I don't think the ring says it requires attunement. These things require attunement, but they create their own attunement slot.
Sick.
So it will not take one of your attunement slots, but you are technically attuned to it. So if
Yeah.
there's ever an effect that's like, oh, all rings you're attuned, or items you're attuned to end, or whatever, the ring is included on that. It just doesn't say it requires attunement because writing the D&D Beyond code to give it an extra attunement slot on top of that is
Yeah.
just weird. So I
It
just
is.
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond they don't say they require attunement, but really you attune to them and then they use their own attunement. It's
Adding
also
slots is hard.
yeah, and so part of that is also so you can't just like hot swap between rings. You have to spend a long rest attuning to the ring.
Or wear all 5.
I suppose you
I-
could.
I think
Technically, it could.
You said you just makes its own.
You could try. I
But
would
I
say
meant-
this, you could try.
You may certainly try. Yeah, the famous words of a DM.
Yeah. I think having Phoenix's input
Okay. You get to
would
go
go
wake
a
her
long
up.
way. Okay, well, I'll take the rings. I'll go to Phoenix.
While you guys were doing this, Phoenix, were you assisting her in counting the gold or no?
No. I'm so tired.
Okay. Kitty, I'm just gonna message you how much you count down.
How much you think you got? Oh no.
So we have these rings.
Remember, you only got half.
No one helped out Swift with that golden platinum.
Sorry.
These two did.
These two were both doing it, but
You
with
were
2 people, they would have needed 2 rounds, and because he was screaming or she was screaming minute and a half, they took off halfway through after 1 round.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's usually what I would do, but I.
That's your job. Yeah, but if you died. You died.
I would have done it like twice as fast.
Yeah, you've gotten twice as much gold actually.
Instead of like shoving it into the bag of holding, I would just bag of holding just. I'm not sure if that's actually how that works, but that's what I would imagine.
Start shoveling it into the bags.
So-
Phoenix, I want to approach you with the 5 rings.
Phoenix is asleep.
I'll sleep too. I don't want to wake her.
Yep.
She's a mother bear.
You guys can all long rest.
Okay.
Oh, thank
You
God.
do. Your max HP returns to normal.
Oh, it does.
It
Yeah.
does.
I was like, because I
Okay.
had 50.
That's why I was sleeping.
Yep.
Was to.
Nope. Your long rest, max HP returns to normal.
Can I be that player?
What?
Do we level up?
No. You leveled up right before you guys went
I
into
did.
this session.
I know.
So.
Or not this session. This.
Y'all
this
get 5,000 platinum.
Everyone gets 5,000.
platinum.
5,000 platinum. Oh, nice.
You guys only found it. You guys only took half.
Yeah, but wisely.
Well,
You want the truth?
I
Don't
could have.
die.
You could have spent another round.
I could have drowned. It's worth it. It's worth it. I got animal shape.
It wasn't the drowning. It's the force damage of you hundreds of feet below the sea, a
Oh.
concussive wall forcing in on you.
Yeah.
If you were inside the bubble, that's death.
You're dead. Yeah, for sure.
That's thousands of pounds of force slamming into you at Mach 10. Like
What's the concentration check on that?
that castle's most likely rubble. The concentration check on what?
Keeping my protection from good and evil on. I don't know.
It's over.
It's a minute long. Can we do like an insight check on if Ignium is still alive or Imperium is still alive, or if we did the thing that we were supposed to do?
If
He is still.
vampires will regenerate over time. Not necessarily vampires, but like undead creatures such as vampires or these things, as you saw with the other vampires, they will regenerate. You're not sure on exactly how long it takes, especially a creature of this power, this age. It is not technically a vampire; it's a fiend because it's a demigod of sorts, or an actual god, if you might as well call it. You're not entirely sure, but you get the idea that this thing will eventually return to the plane. You're not sure how long it will take. You're not sure if this is if this was a band-aid or if this was like, no, we fucked him up and like he might come back, but he's gonna be a worm for a long time. So
I don't know what my peaceful cat swallowed, but she is going cuckoo crazy birds.
I know, I saw.
Sorry.
After the long rest, approach Phoenix with the 5
Sal
rings.
kind of leans in the doorway watching you.
So at Phoenix, I'm gonna. So we have these 5 rings.
I will be honest. I was not listening to any of them.
all right, I'll read them off. Okay.
Luke is so nice to me.
Yeah.
You would have just looked at me
By the
like,
way,
"Fuck you."
These
dude."
5 rings are on D&D Beyond. So if you open D&D Beyond and you have custom items enabled, and you look up Ring of, and
you
you
paying
go
attention,
to
Katie, too?
if you go to
I heard
legendary,
the first time.
Okay.
if you go to
I
legendary
know what
or
they all do.
artifact,
I know which one I want,
can't
but
remember
I
what
was
it
counting
is.
coins,
Yeah.
so
But
I'm not
do you
saying.
yeah, 5 rings.
I was counting coins, so I wasn't paying
5
attention.
are legendary.
Okay.
5 rings. First ring, Ring of Devouring. This is as a bonus action. You may as a bonus action you can activate this ring. You will then gain temporary HP equal to the
Whatever.
damage you deal on the next attack this round. It has 4 charges and gains 1d4 charge after every long rest.
I
Ring-
believe our weak player should have that one.
Or somebody who deals a lot of damage with it.
Exactly.
Sorry, I should specify this is with a weapon attack. This is not with spell. It's not spell attacks.
Damn.
Wisdom.
Okay. Ring of Shadows. A simple black ring. You gain plus 10 to stealth rolls, and as an action, you can turn invisible, and then it takes an action to disengage that invisibility. That invisibility does not break when you like deal damage or do
Yeah.
things.
Wow.
It's the
That's
equivalent. It's the equivalent
super
of
invisibility.
it's greater invisibility
Greater
is what it is
invisibility.
without having to concentrate on it.
Yeah, that should go to our one that can get
Ring
stealth
of
attack.
Ring of Elemental Guardians. Each morning you roll 2d10s and you gain resistance to the damage according to what that number represents. If you roll the same number twice, you gain immunity to the damage instead. If you already have resistance to a damage type and you roll that damage, so you have resistance to poison damage, if you roll resistance to poison damage. You might have immunity actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
If you have resistance to a certain type of fire damage and you roll the one for fire, you gain immunity instead.
I would
Ring
love,
of the Builder.
I would love
Once
that one.
Ring of the Builder. Once per day, you may cast Summon Greater Demon or Infernal Calling. You don't control it, and it attacks at random. But as an action, you can make it disappear at any point in time.
Okay.
And then
And Ring of a Healthy Mind. Sorry. You gain advantage on all Charisma, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throws.
So, would you prefer that one, or would you prefer the Devouring?
give her both.
I wasn't paying attention, so you guys have to choose for me.
Yeah.
My character wasn't paying attention.
She wasn't
I
there.
was.
It's just us
What would
two.
Katie
Yeah.
Give her both. I don't want her shooting us
Don't
again.
grab the cat by its tail. It's not that
Can
big of a chore.
she have both and be attuned to both?
You can
You
certainly
can
try.
try. Do you want the? I'll give you the honest answer just to save time because I'm about to disappear for a month. If you try to attune to one, it will automatically unattune the other.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's no point in giving her both.
Yeah.
There's 5 rings for 5 players.
Yeah.
I say give
I
her
was
the
the
one.
campaign was designed around 5 players.
I go
5
run
rings, 5
over
players,
to your
5
jail
gods,
cell,
and
and I, like,
5,
Yeah.
5 gods in the.
I
hand.
think I start reaching for your tail, but then
But then
I
there's
just
the
tap
palm,
your shoulder
which
instead
kind
and
of
said,
fucks up the 6.
Phoenix has words for you.
Corrupts.
When you tap my shoulder, I like
It'll
jump.
make sense when you guys meet the palm.
Hey.
I want to give you the one
Frightened
that.
Maybe
cat.
the palm can't wear a ring.
I want to give you the one that gives you advantage on Wisdom, Charisma, Intelligence saving throws.
And then I go over to Ball and
I
then
think
kick
Devouring would be
his,
better.
I
his
think so.
caught.
Yeah.
Remember,
I think
Ring of
Devouring
Devouring
would be
won't
better
beat
for
it.
her.
Gives you temp HP. You can use up to 4 times per long. It has 4 charges.
Which one
Per-
do you want?
It regains 1d4 per long rest. It only
Huh?
gives you temp
Yeah.
HP
If
based on the
anything,
physical
I'm
damage
probably
you
the
deal
most
in this round.
responsible
So like,
for like the demon.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
thinking
not
for
magic
you.
damage.
I could
was the
almost
demon.
get spells that could control.
Which I never use. I almost never. Almost.
Wait,
so it wouldn't count your
Oh.
ability. It wouldn't count your ability damage, but it would count your +10.
Yeah.
It would count your dice damage and your bow damage.
so 1d4 temporary HP.
No, it has 1d4. You regain 1d4. As a bonus action, you activate the ring.
Yeah.
On the next attack that hits this round, you gain temp HP equal to the damage you deal. So
That-
she
So like
deals
I deal up to 40 some points, I get that many temporary
with
hit
one.
points.
It's with one attack though.
Yeah.
So if you hit twice, on
Okay,
your
so
first
then
attack, so
it'd be like 20
Yeah.
temporary.
So if she shoots somebody with an arrow and
But
deals
she
20
can
damage,
do
she gains
that
20 temp HP.
As many
yeah.
times.
4.
Yes,
Like,
but temp
bonus
HP
action.
replaces itself. It doesn't
Yeah.
stack. So
But if
once
she
it
goes
disappears-
down, she can just spend a bonus
it
action.
regains 1d4 charges each round.
So
Each round.
Or sorry, each
Per
each long rest.
day,
Sorry.
yeah.
Per day, it regains 1d4 charges. It can hold up to 4 charges.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think she should have that one because she hits like a truck. If I'm being honest, as I cough up a little bit of blood from that just arrow.
On the unassuming ring there.
Long
is
rest
probably
heals you,
yours.
but the trauma's still
But
there.
the trauma's still there. Yeah, she
It
could heal
makes
like a truck.
you even more black than you already are.
So
Black
Yeah,
we
with-
can't see you.
simple black one should probably go to
Absence
Ballin.
of color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make him better at what he
Or
does.
too much color,
I'll
depending
give
on
it to
how
someone
you look
who's
at it.
bad at stealth.
Which would be Sal, but I feel like Sal would be
I'll
better
take the
off.
demon.
The demon one I think would be up your alley. I kind of like this glass swirling elements. I can't use a ring when I'm in beast form though.
You cannot. You can't cast the spell while you're in beast form, but you can deactivate it while in beast form.
I'm
It's
asking
almost
for-
like a concentration check.
Yeah.
So you can, as an action, cast Summon Greater Demon, then transform because you don't control it anyways. While you're in your wild shape, you can end that spell, but while you're in your wild shape, you couldn't activate it.
Are you talking about the resistance though?
No, he's
Oh.
talking about the Summon Greater Demon.
I'm
or
asking
whatever.
for the glass of the
Oh.
swirling elements.
Oh.
The resistance.
That
one.
resistance would carry over to your wild shape form.
That one sounds
You
pretty
can
good
have
for
that
the
one.
one front line we kind of have.
So then the wisdom to
Yeah.
okay,
I'll take the
we
wisdom.
figured it out,
All right, solid.
and that's in our group chat for the names, or just the photos.
I have
The
every-
photos are in there.
Okay.
The rings are on D&D Beyond, so make sure you
Yeah,
have.
I just added.
Make
mine.
sure you go to your settings and have custom.
So,
or
you
or
want to do
whatever
this
it's
now.
called.
Ring of.
Manage inventory,
Homebrew enabled.
and if you
It
can't
should
find
be.
yours,
'Cause
what am I
there's-
looking for?
Just search ring of, and then
Heavy-
scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's 5 rings.
Yours is not heavy
They're all
mine.
they're legendary or artifact rings. There's
Yeah,
ring
they're
of
orange.
ring
You
of
have
the
the Ring of the
orange.
Builder is yours. You have Ring of the Builder.
I only got
You have
one.
Ring of the Shadows.
ring of shadows. You have
I have Ring of Elemental
Elemental
Guardians.
Okay,
so
you
that
don't
Krista has ring of
Devour
healthy mind.
ring.
Yeah.
I have
Healthy
devour ring.
Mind.
what we do here-
And Ring of Dark.
So we're gonna get close to the end of the session here. Rounding down as we move towards a little bit of a break from the campaign. When you guys wake up in the morning, you hear the call of seagulls. The ship is going up to the front deck. The ship is sailing away from Port Novus. It seems to have made a pit stop in the middle of the night. Perhaps let off a passenger. And you guys are currently sailing away from Port Novus. The ship has not seemed to draw the attention of any other random ships in the harbor bay. As you notice, and it was hard to tell from the last time you saw it, old Immutatio actually looks healthy. His ship looks well put together, freshly colored wood. He looks like a normal ship. And so there's a chance that he sailed into Port Novus, may dock.
And consumed another ship.
The gal got off the ship and sailed away without anybody batting an eye. For that, if you guys ever want to take the
Yeah,
ship
so
and
when I
sail
go
into a
home-
port, he can sail in without immediately getting attacked or noticed as the ghost ship.
Gotcha.
As he now his perceived look is that of a normal, like
Yes, home.
galleon style ship.
It's pretty good.
I start
Um,
touching things.
So now go look up Ring of.
It spends another
So you can
day
click that right
sailing
there.
the open ocean, getting you guys to Tenero. So you guys will get one more long rest.
Real
You
quick.
may attune to the rings. Yes.
While in Port Novus, can I turn in the contract or later?
There's one.
So your ring.
Because there was a quick pit stop. I don't know if we were
Yeah.
awake for that.
You know what?
or-
Absolutely. Yeah. I will say. I will
quick.
say he allows you to make
You
like
can
a
click.
quick pit stop, real quick.
Cool.
So yeah, actually, guys, if you want to, you guys got a morning in Port Novus. You may return your contract, which was 50,000 gold.
Sure.
Dad?
Peace, Phil.
I'll pull it up.
Okay.
I
Getting money for your course.
I want to say it was 50,000 gold. But I'm gonna pull it up. I don't know if you plan on splitting that with him.
I will.
And if you guys would like, we can do a quick shopping to end the session, because where the session is ending is this sails back to Tenerum. You guys attune to the rings. You guys get to Tenerum. We'll end the session there. But if you guys would like, since we're in it, you guys just got 50,000 gold each, and once I pull this up, we'll know how much you got. You guys can do a quick shopping if you're interested in anything.
Yeah, I want to see if I can upgrade to a +3.
All-purpose weapon.
Trade in my.
Asking around,
Mhm.
nobody here has
A
I
any
had 25,000
all-purpose tools.
gold.
They know about them. They understand that all-purpose tools are theirs,
Hide
but
in your bag.
artificers are so. Artificers are not common. Artificing, and meeting Jonathan the elf,
25,000
Mhm.
gold.
who seemed to be a master craftsman.
Yeah.
Meeting this other Jonathan, because god damn it, it's the most generic name I can use. Seems like some sort of old individual, like he is maybe because he was attached at the hip to this god. Artificing the craft of that is old school magic, potentially old elven empire, and it is not something that was developed in the new world with the humans and everything, because in that world, other than dwarves who are more obsessed with like mining, humans have a normal 70 to 100 year lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in becoming an artificer craftsman because by the time that you master the craft, you die.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty good.
so it hasn't been something that's been developed.
been totally
So you get the idea that those might be attached to the old Elven Empire, and you might have to do something associated with it to find it, or roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah. I'll straight up intelligence.
Yeah, straight up intelligence check.
10.
10?
Yep.
You understand that
Do you want
this
this
other
or-
Jonathan kind of reminds you of old Jonathan. They both seem to be these master craftsmen, tools, tinkers guys.
Downlighters, sealers.
Okay.
How much was the
It's a
amulet of the
monster.
Devout 3? I think you took a note somewhere.
I
I need
have
to pull up my.
one more request.
Yes.
Plate plus 3.
She makes her own sword.
I need to.
She has-
Where is my document? Oh, that's fine.
I think so. That's bad.
I was trying to find my Excel document. I was like, I have one Excel document but I have it laid out as pictures.
Yeah.
So it shows up. It looks exactly the same as the Word document.
Yeah.
Okay. It's loading. And since you guys are in town, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this music over to something a little more lively to end off on.
Hells yeah. I want to sell the 9 lives.
Also, I just want to acknowledge that organ fight track sound.
Yeah.
It ended on such a good song.
Yeah.
Like it literally, the end of song is when you guys killed it. It was like a single note holding out. Go back and watch it
I
later.
should have said
Hells
boom,
yeah.
Shark Colin instead. I retract what I said.
Hells yeah.
All right. So.
Who's that motherfucker? Oh.
Damn. I don't see it in here. Yeah, we'll say it was 50,000 gold because I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Okay. We split that.
Yeah.
I give half the money.
So this being a trade city, there are some things here that you might find cheaper than in,
Oh,
in the
okay.
tower, and there might be some things you might find more expensive. This is a trade city
Gotcha.
versus the tower was a hub of arcane energy and magic users. So, for example, you're not going to find any. If you do find any arcane tattoos in this town, it would be more expensive than
Yeah.
there. But like more common-esque items, like even if it's a magical item, if it's more common, it'll probably be cheaper in this town. But if it's a little bit more niche, it'll be more expensive in this town. So a +3 heavy armor is 150,000 gold.
So the plate plus 3?
Plate +3 would be 150,000 gold.
Got it. I handed over, no question.
Oh
They're
shit!
just shinies.
You had it? Okay. Hell yeah.
I'll sell also my plate plus 2.
Plate +2, you get 20,000 gold back.
Okay, so hand over 130.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amulet of the Devout 3.
Roll me a d20. I have the gold, but this is more determined in relative price to what you find at the tower. 18. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the tower is mages.
Mm-hmm.
It's those of the arcane,
Yeah.
not of religious.
Yeah.
This is a town for everybody. There's more churches here than taverns because this is a hub of people. You can find an amulet of the devout +3 for 85,000 gold.
Okay, and can I sell my devotee sensor?
Yes. Is it blue or green?
Blue.
Blue. Roll me a d12.
7.
7. You get 7,000 gold for it.
Okay, so that would make it 78,000.
So 85 minus 7, 70. Yeah, 78,000 gold.
78.
Flame power
I
tank?
also
What do you
have a
want for
pearl
that?
of power that's
So-
green.
Is that what you're wielding?
Oh, you have Pearl of Power?
Is that
Yeah,
what you
to
want?
sell.
Okay. Yeah.
'cause I don't.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Sell
could
it.
get 3,000 gold for it.
Okay, so I'm at 75. Perfect. Okay, I'll take it for 75.
Okay.
Can I sell the flame tongue longsword?
Mm-hmm. It's a blue item, right?
Correct.
You can sell that for. Roll me a d20.
Just raw D20.
Yeah, this will be a d20.
Roll. How about a nat 20?
Okay. You get a pretty good deal. The guy, one of the guys that's selling magical weapons is like, that's actually kind of an in-demand weapon. I'll sell it to you almost at cost. You give me 20,000 gold because I've got orders to fulfill. So
Okay.
take 20,000 gold
Take
for it.
that.
Why can't I find the amulet of the devout now?
No, I'm trying to find like the moon sickle. I think
I
the-
deleted it
asked
off
for-
and now.
Moonsicle plus 3.
Yeah,
So, at the tower, it was a 200,000 gold item.
yeah.
This is not something that people at the tower necessarily favor. So I want you to roll me a d4.
Am I spelling amulet right?
A-M-U-L-E-T.
It's not a D4.
Yeah.
Look up devout.
D8 and you
It's not a
roll
D4.
And
You
I
landed it on the.
Oh,
stupidly
here it
took
is.
it
Here it is.
off.
It's a
How
D4.
do you do that?
It's a 1.
Make sure you're checking the old stuff.
1.
180,000 gold. You were rolling your discount.
It's rolling a discount.
That's with the D4.
Yeah, higher the better.
Well, no, yeah, it was D4 times 10,000 plus 10,000. So you got a 2,000. You got a $20,000 discount. So 180,000 here.
I have a cat of 9 lives. I'm willing to trade for
A what?
9 lives stealer longsword.
Oh, you said a cat of 9 lives, and
Oh,
I was like,
yes,
you're gonna
yeah.
trade your
Oh,
party member?
I didn't know the name of it.
Excuse me.
I didn't pull it up till now.
Yeah.
So it is a 9 life stealer longsword. I'm willing to trade for a moon sickle plus 3.
With 1 charge left.
It is a epic for an epic.
With 1 charge left.
Do they know that? Can you know that?
You can cast
Yeah.
identify on it.
I mean, just wait 2 days.
I was gonna say you don't. No, they don't get charges back.
Oh, that's it. Period.
Oh,
for the rest of
ever?
life.
Ever.
What?
Yeah.
No shit, really?
9 life stealer swords never get their charges back.
So he was using them to like.
When they're created, they have 9 charges,
Mm.
and they lose charges
And
after.
he used all fucking.
He started. No,
he
he
used 8.
No, he started that session with only like 4 charges left.
Mm.
I had it like a bunch of charges already used on it.
What the fuck?
There's 1 charge left on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick when you use it.
I will say he will offer you, even with only 1 charge left, he'll offer you 20,000 gold for it,
20,000.
or a $40,000 discount on another item.
Okay, can you?
I'll do that and the
Yeah,
moon
no,
sickle.
So 140,000
Yeah.
No,
gold
like,
for the moon
right
sickle
now.
then, plus the 9 life stealer.
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
try?
Yeah. Let me slip. Longsword plus 3.
A longsword plus 3, very basic, 50,000. Any basic weapon plus 3 is 50,000 gold.
I'll just hand it over.
Okay.
Right in there. Amulet of Devout plus 3.
For some reason, all I have for amulets is amulet of proof against detection, amulet of health, master's amulet, and amulet of the plains.
Are you sharing your?
Should be.
Okay.
Real quick, what was the main cost of the moon sickle minus 40,000?
Hmm?
The moon sickle plus 3 minus, I think, 40,000.
So it was 180,000.
So-
You got a 20,000 discount.
Yeah.
Being in location wise, minus 40,000 for the
100
sword. So it's
yeah.
140,000 gold plus the 9 life stealer sword.
So 100 and
You need to pay him 100. You need to delete the 9 life stealer sword and
Yeah.
pay him 140,000 gold.
Okay, bet.
Can you see if you're sharing
I am,
or if it
and I don't
is
know.
being weird?
Let me go to my characters and see if Amulet Devout even shows up for me. Because if it's like some off book that I don't have,
Yeah,
it
I
might
was gonna
be an
say.
issue.
Well, I used to have it. I had Amulet of the Devout too. And then, of course, I deleted it because I was like, oh, I'm going to grab 3
You know what?
right now.
Go to your settings and make sure that you have like old stuff on there.
I do.
I do see Amulet of Devout on mine. So I don't know why you wouldn't have yours. You might just have to refresh the page. Let me go to the editor. I'm gonna go to the edit on your character real quick just to check. I'm not gonna touch anything, but yeah, you do have Legacy enabled.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I wouldn't undo it, but
Let me see if I can.
if not, I can recreate it in custom items later, over this winter, and then add it into the campaign. So won't be that bad.
Oh, I do know what I need.
Ballin', you looking for anything? You got 100,000 gold in your pocket just from this group session.
Yeah, maybe I was looking at the Gloves of Thievery.
Gloves of Thievery. Oh yeah. 3,500 gold.
Oh, that's it?
They're green, right?
I was looking for let me see if I can actually look it up in here.
Let me double check.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I was just like,
Yeah. There's another item that I'm kind of basing a lot of items on. But I'm like, if they're close enough, that's what that gold worth of that item was. Pick of this one. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. 3,500 gold.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
You're also in the City of Thieves, so
Yeah.
Oh,
this might be a little common.
Yeah,
For some reason,
gotcha.
It's not sharing.
It's 3,500.
Did they get rid of
I need to
Moon?
change my armor
Okay.
because I
They get
remember
rid of
last
what?
time.
Moonsicles?
You should still have it. Let me unshare and reshare, I guess, in the campaign. I don't know why it's not sharing content.
Well, I thought you said you had to like redo something because it came up.
I did have to redo my subscription, but
Yeah.
that was...
Because are you not finding your thing now?
No. There's no Moonsicle plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. No, it did unenable it. The
Yeah.
button, it did not say content sharing enable.
I have
It said
I have-
enable content sharing.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
master tier, so it doesn't matter if I'm a player
Yeah.
or.
Must be nice.
So that, yes. Oh, sorry. It is now enabled. Go ahead.
That's
and
what I was
refresh and
wondering, but
reload.
I didn't want to
I
be
kept
like,
looking at it, and I was
think
like,
you're
it says enabled, and no, it's saying enable it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Enable it.
thank
What
you.
about the Cloak of
Hey,
Arcane?
look, there
The
it
what?
is.
Cloak of Arcane.
Make shopping
Cloak
a
of
little.
Arcane. I actually don't know that item.
Arcane, yeah. It's like
Oh,
Arcane.
Arachnia.
Rack.
Is that what?
Spider.
Yes, the one with webs.
Arcania.
I was like, I don't know, I wasn't even looking.
I was like, what the fuck is the Cloak of Arcania?
Web.
Yeah, the one with webs.
I
spider
don't
one.
see the picture, so for all I know, it doesn't have webs. And he just
There's-
said spider, and you're like, yeah, the one with the webs.
Yeah. There's no picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't have webs.
Okay.
so this you
Uh.
were just saying the things that have webs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll me a. Roll me a d6.
Just raw.
Hmm?
It's raw.
Why do you keep just
Yeah, just roll a d6.
raw?
Oh, that's 2.
2?
Yep.
100,000 gold.
Hmm.
If you don't have enough, you could always try selling an item too, or trading. That's how he got his moonsicle. Is he traded it in an item? It's like I could give you
Right.
20,000, or I could give you this much off your next item from me. So
light armor, right?
You want a light armor, yeah, because you have a high dexterity, right? No. So studded leather is the quote-unquote best light armor because you don't get disadvantage on stealth checks.
Can
You
I
get-
try and find a studded leather +3? I have a what do I have? +2. I have a
I think about getting this.
where'd it go?
Well, not that.
Scale
Can I
mail
tattoo
+2.
or-
I could trade
It's
in.
So a studded leather would cost 100,000 gold, but with a +2 trading it in for the equivalent discount, he would give you
Just 60.
20,000 off. So it's
So 80,000.
80,000.
And upside
Alright, I'll
down.
do it.
Okay. For a +3.
80,000
And then they
gold.
can use
80,000 gold for a
webs,
studded leather
the
+3.
upsize
Yes.
version.
Oh, the web spell is sick. If you can use the web spell, that's a good ranged option. If you don't want to have to throw your daggers. The web
Yeah, it's
spell-
because my card expired.
20 foot cube.
So I had to
Yeah.
redo so many
What's the
subscriptions,
range?
and it must have disabled content sharing when I lost the access
Yeah.
on my subscription.
20
Well,
foot-
and I knew that
20
was what you said, and I was like,
range.
okay,
20
but he's
foot
saying
cube.
he's enabled
60
it,
foot
so I'm
range.
gonna
Sector
believe
range.
him.
I kept looking, and it was
I
like
shouldn't
it was
have
like
believed you.
it was like enabled
Do you
content
like-
sharing, and
do
I
you
kept
like-
reading it as
Yeah.
enabled
It's a
content
upscale
sharing.
version.
So I was like, it's enabled.
It's the same as 8,000 platinum, right?
Yes.
That's where all my money is.
Not be caught in the webs instead.
Take this.
Oh, I was like, why is this low? I need to attune.
I think
my
that's just
weapon
like the
now.
web spell that it allows you to cast.
Upsized.
Okay.
This is upsized.
That makes
So
way more sense.
What's an upsized version of a on here it says it can cast an upsized version of web.
You don't have spell slots, so you can't.
Well, with the item that I just asked
You no
for, it said
longer
I
have
can
disadvantage
once
on
per
spells.
day. It's just part of
You
the
may
item.
cast
I'm
web,
now
spell save DC. The
plus
web created by the spell fills
13,
twice its normal
But
area.
I
So look up the
saved,
web
like
So
spell.
40 by
41,
40
which is
by
nice.
What is
40
what is
foot cube.
what is the spell? What is the spell size of the web? 20-foot cube.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's a 40 by 40 by 40 foot cube. So
that's
so
massive.
40 diameter, 40 height, 40
Yeah.
length. Yeah. 40 feet, a 40-foot area. Yeah. So it's, instead of a 10-foot radius, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
yeah,
Everywhere.
you can double it. Yeah,
Mm.
instead of 20, now it's 40.
That lasts for an hour.
It's, web is really good for people trying to move. You can snare them, and you're not impacted by snare. You can web the area, go in, sneak attack, move out, and they
Because you're
can't
restrained,
move.
too.
Yeah, they're restrained. They can't move. They can't attack. Web is really powerful.
Mm.
Yeah, if the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, such as walls or trees, or layered across a floor-wall ceiling, the conjured web collapses on itself. The spell ends the next turn. Web's layered over a flat surface, so if it's like an open plains and you cast web, it has a depth of 5 feet,
But it's like
always.
40 feet.
But it's still 40 feet wide and
Just extra thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but if
really
you're in
good.
like a forested area or a room or something where there are walls
Really?
available, it is a 40 by 40 by 40 tall cube. The only thing is if you cast it on an open area that's just flat ground, it has a height of 5
So-
feet because it's just like a big just mass
If I were to cast it in this
spaghetti
room,
soup on them. Yeah.
it would go over the roof, and the roof it would just be 5 feet on top of the roof. Then
No, if it's in an enclosed room, it would just fill up the
just
room.
fill the room, the whole room.
Yeah, it wouldn't apparate on the other side of a ceiling or a wall.
But it's a really good spell
You know.
because it restrains enemies.
I think it's an attuned item. You gotta attune to it.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna try to sell one of my other ones.
I think I
Anything
gave you
else,
the
guys?
helm of teleportation. You
Can
sold?
you look
Oh
up
yeah,
a couple
add the
of
helm of the
instances?
teleportation to your inventory. Oh,
Found
does he
cider.
still have the armor of the mariner as
I
well?
had some cute stuff lately.
I burned that.
No, we
that was
sacrificed
sacrificed.
it.
No, it wasn't sacrificed.
Oh.
That was sacrificed.
No, you
What?
offered it to him.
Exactly. That was like a sacrifice to the gods. Of
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
here.
like, hey, I'm putting it on him. Like,
Oh.
Can I sell that?
it's more like you gifted it to him.
Oh, well, sick. Yeah. You have a mariner's what's it called?
Breastplate. What?
Can I sell this?
Yeah.
Sick.
15,000 gold
Right. Can I just take that off of the? So it'd be like 85.
off of the.
Yeah, because there's 100.
Arachnia, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And you can add the Mariner's
Yeah,
breastplate.
Mariner's breastplate and helm of teleportation.
Fuck, dude, if I was offering them that, I wouldn't give him half the bounty. That's... Fuck. He made more with that than I did on the bounty.
Yeah, but he died for that shit.
I died for that.
And I brought him back.
Oh, actually, your
Actually,
roll did
you rolled
not
an
bring
@1.
it back.
You did
Well,
jack shit.
I mean, I gave him that Mariner's breastplate. Rabble. He should be thankful. Rabble.
I helped you get your quest. You would have died without.
Yeah,
Anything
true.
else?
You're not wrong.
It would have been roles reversed.
I would have
Katie,
grabbed
anything
it.
else?
Nope.
Colin?
No, I'm good.
I think I'm good. I'm kind of.
Colin, it seems like every time you roll a poor intelligence check, whenever you ask about this,
Any
it's the second time.
Yeah,
This is the second time you've asked about it. I'm like, roll me an intelligence check, and you're like 10 or less.
yeah.
Dang.
No, it's all good, man.
Uh,
I'm not tripping.
you're good. Ballin, anything else, Hunter?
Sean Collins. Who's not dead. Good job, Lynn.
Mr. Alive.
Second party death.
Yeah.
Hey, but first God conquered.
I'm really surprised. Is it conquered?
Sure about that?
You sure about that?
You put him down.
Yeah, but he's still alive. We're gonna have to do this again.
I feel like he might make a comeback. He lives under the ocean.
Colin Kincaid.
Colin Kincaid, dog. He's gonna make a comeback. Yeah, I've seen that video.
Hunter, anything else?
I think I'm good for now.
Okay. So, we're gonna move to the end of the session here.
Yay.
You guys leave Port Novus after a quick shopping spree in town. Collecting your bounty, picking up some new toys. You guys take the boat ride to Tenerum. When we play again in January, we'll start the session with you guys getting to Tenerum early in the morning, as you have one night of travel, as old Immutatio does move pretty fast when he's not when he gets to just like phase through waves instead of having to deal with wind or anything.
Looking like a ship.
You take one long rest. You guys attune to your rings, so make sure they're equipped on your character. And I'll leave you with this one tidbit. As you guys equip the ring, slide it onto your finger, and you feel it tighten down on your finger, as if it's like it's fitted itself to your size as a magic ring.
Okay.
Going to fiddle with it, you can spin it. You can't slide it off. You find it impossible to take the ring off.
Damn it.
And we're gonna go ahead and.
Did Sal actually put hers on though?
Oh yeah, everybody did. We're gonna go ahead
I did.
and end the session there, guys. Thanks for stopping in. We will not be doing Grasp of the Stars throughout December, as I'll be out of town, but we will be doing Arcane of Alisaria as well as Colin.
We will be doing some one-shots coming up, undisclosed what type of one-shots they were. We might revisit some. I might even steal from a DM some of his notes on one of his fun-to-play
I might
things
steal
that he's done in the
Cut in.
past. So you might see returning one-shots throughout December, or you might see different flavors. So we'll still hopefully be streaming most Sundays coming up in December.
Absolutely. All right, guys, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.